So we are continuing the Fortress of Rockmachines. It is our double waterfall fort. Last night we got a couple of big migrant waves, so our fort has grown quite a bit, or the population wise. So we had to mass produce more bedrooms. We got a second squad, actually second squad plus a little bit extra one. So we have 2 full squads and a couple extra dwarves, and then they're fully steel clad, I believe. Yep, everybody has steel armor and appropriate weapons, which are either steel battle axes or silver warhammers or steel spears, all that kind of stuff. Dan, yeah, it's just one that are restricted to once per stream or whatever. I think Coffee Cake Jones, welcome. How's it going? Dwarf Me is giving me hell as well. All right, James, what kind of dwarf do you want? We currently have. Let me get therapist open. Let me consult the mighty therapist real quick. I think we just have a bunch of peasants. So, do you want a peasant or a peasant or a peasant? That's all we got. Actually, we have peasants or a dwarf child or a resident bard, like a visiting bard. So, peasant, bard, or child. Let me know. Let me know. Yeah, exactly. The ones that work outside of stream still continue to work. The channel point redeems, for anyone who's wondering what we're talking about. The channel point redeems on Twitch are broken right now. Any that restrict per stream usage or whatever, yeah. Good bard would be nice. We could use a good bard. So they're not full citizens of our fortress right now. What they do is they're visiting people who request to be becoming a long-term resident of your fort to be a bard or whatever. And then after a year or 2, they'll petition to be a full-on citizen. So eventually you'll be a citizen, but currently you're just a long-term resident. Is that okay? If so, then I will give you a bard. Into what I heard as I wasn't actually fully listening, that's fair. No people who put me in these things tend to get me killed, so be careful. I mean, dwarves die a lot, so it's probably gonna happen. It's probably gonna happen. But yeah, I can get you a bard. A bard is pretty safe. Pretty safe. Let's go right down the list. Right here. Bard. James Roden. You are now officially a bard in our fortress. Make sure you keep the people entertained. We have bard bros. Yes, Dan is also a bard. Okay, what are we doing? Oh yeah, we also got a mayor and a baron in the same night. We need to increase or improve our mayor's quarters, and because they're kind of crappy right now. And then we need to, our bards actually, or our baron's totally good to go. I should probably get justice set up pretty soon. I should probably get soap set up pretty soon too. Need to get my hospital moving along. Do I have traction benches yet? Not yet, okay. We have orders to make some. I think I need change though. Yeah. Yeah, our forges are calm. We have a lot of stuff. How many steel bars do we have? We still have 104 steel bars laying around. Wow. Okay. We have 26, so we can't quite do 3 full squads, but we can do gauntlets. Yeah. Helm, shield. Okay, I'm gonna make 5 more of each steel piece. Then I can have 3 full squads, and then we'll go from there. So steel breastplate, and we'll make sure to do 5 of those. Steel helm. Actually, I'll do the quantities afterwards. Gauntlets. Steel greaves. Steel low boots, because we can't make high boots yet. And steel shield. Because we have our breastplate, our helm, gauntlets, greaves, low boot, shield. Okay. Let's do 5, 5, 5, 5. Nice. Okay. We'll make 5 of each. So that should be good. Do we give this squad here? We gave everybody a weapon, right? Battle axes, and hammers. Okay. I have all battle axes and hammers. I should really get some more spear dwarves. Spears can be really good against certain enemies, but this is good for now. And how many peasants do I have? Actually, I should look at that. How many is that? 12. 12 peasants. Okay. I think next migrant wave will add in some more. Yeah. Also some naked goblins hanging around for some reason. I don't know why. The goal tonight, actually, I should update the today command. The goal tonight is to get our actual entrance set up and working right, and get our what do you call it, our drowning chambers working. So when we get invasions, we can drown the people if we want, or the goblins or elves, whatever we get. Let's see, today, goal today, get more squads training. That's fine actually. Actually, I want to say goal today, carve out and let's see, our water defense is up and running. We'll go with that. And if anyone has any questions at all on the game, let me know. I can feel free to be happy to answer away and show stuff off as I can. Before we do that, let's do really quick. Add in a milk animal on repeat and shear animal on repeat. And then downstairs, I need to make sure we go into here and do process plants on repeat. What are you doing? You're weaving thread into cloth. That's cool. Guys, get your joins and exclamation join if you want to win some points there, win some crashes. Going to kitchen, going to our... Okay, rope reeds, we are not brewing. We're only... what do you call it? Only process them into cloth. I do have a bunch of rope reeds. How many seeds do I actually have? I see rope reed seeds. 8. Okay, I'm gonna make another plot actually. I want to get lots of rope reeds. Are kind of nice because we can get a lot more without having to dig to the cavern and worry about farming down there. I also want to get. Do we have a bunch of blocks yet? 80 shale blocks. Okay, so I want to get a road to the edge of here. Oh no, that's it. We're actually gonna move down to here eventually, so I'm gonna ignore that. Who are these people? What are you doing? Why are there so many naked people around here? There's a naked dwarven poet and a naked goblin running around. The naked goblin has literally nothing, and this fish is ready to leave. And the naked dwarven poet has a book. A book and a scroll. New Zas late shields, and did gear factions falter? Did they? Will we ever find out? Probably not. There's a goblin up here, just leaving too. Naked goblin, of course. I mean, hey, sure, whatever works for you. Weird. Okay. What was this? Okay. Anywho, let's get moving. I think. Oh, who's upset? Days of Doom. Why are you so upset? Excuse me. Are you not? You're satisfied after learning what armor. Satisfied upon improving armor and teaching dodging. You felt lonely being from family and friends. Being able to pray to the dreamy cat. Go pray, dude. What are you talking about? What? Go pray. You also have no family here, so only passing acquaintances. That's it's on you, dude. Maybe we'll actually give our squad a little break so they can go pray and stuff. That's probably a good plan. What skill level are these guys? Look like Kilroy, Binary, Death Bagel. Actually, Erecton's one of the new ones, so his are a bit lower. Oh, he's got decent skills already. Days of Doom, you've got Expert Fighter and Observer. Guys, get your joins and Expedition join. Death Bagel, congrats on the crashes on that previous one. Axe Dodger. Okay. And here we've got... They're moving along. Where is... Oh, that's right. Our squad's up here now. I moved them so they're closer to our temporary entrance. Bunch of recruits. We got Claiborne here with a little bit. Now let's look at... Here, a Mace Death Bagel. You're a... Oh, you're a legendary weaver. Interesting. Professional fighter, expert discipline, expert observer, talented mace dwarf, efficient dodger. Yo, Liger, what's up, dude? With the raid. Welcome. For this, my train of thought. Really quick here. Spear, binary. Okay, he's only adept. Okay, only adept. There we go.
Let me see you spam some happy D's in the chat. Spam it, dance, 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 dance. Ooh.
Albino Liger with the raid. Thank you so much, dude. How's it going? How was this stream? How are you enjoying RimWorld too? That's really cool seeing you play that. That's a very different game for you, and that's really awesome. No, dude, that's awesome. I thank you so much. Thank you. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome. 73, Zujul, everyone else out there, welcome. Hope you enjoyed Liger's RimWorld stream. I played RimWorld a while back, but I really like Dwarf Fortress. Every time I played RimWorld, it makes me want to play more Dwarf Fortress. But I do, after this bout of Dwarf Fortress, I want to go back to RimWorld again, but with mods this time, because I've seen some really good mods. Been so fun. Love it more than I thought I would now that I'm picking up the menus and controls. Yeah, the menus are definitely a bit interesting in that one. I mean, Dwarf Fortress had like no menus at all. But yes, I'm Great Paninsky. We are playing at Dwarf Fortress. Dwarf Fortress recently got a big Steam release. It got fancy new graphics. It actually has menus and mouse support and stuff. The game's been around in development since 2002, I believe. I've been playing since 2011. And it used to be just like keyboard shortcuts and muscle memory, all that kind of stuff. So it's been kind of retraining my brain since I've played for so long with just keyboards, and I'm trying to get used to the new menus and all this kind of stuff. But and ASCII, true, there's an ASCII button. You can put it back to the ASCII. So you still look at this as well, which makes the game a little difficult. But look at water. Water looks so cool with the flowing waves there. Looks really nice. Looks really nice. Dwarf Fortress can be a lot to learn. Yeah. Dwarf Fortress is definitely a lot to learn. The Steam release makes it a lot easier having actual menus and graphics, but there's still a lot to learn. A lot of the systems are just very, very, I don't know, complex, a bit obtuse maybe. I don't know, but here's our fort. Okay, I'll ASCII mode real quick. This is our fort. We have it's called the Rockmachines. We've got this nice river here. We're up on a hill, and then it actually has a waterfall, which is nice. So it goes down about 5 layers, and then waterfall, and then it has another waterfall right here. So it's a double waterfall, which I have not had in a fort before. And then that forks off and goes off that side of the map and this side of the map and all crazy kind of stuff. But then up north here, we have this like bend in the river here, which is kind of cool. And then it actually goes up into a road. So when you generate a world, you can actually have roads and stuff in. I can show you actually this is the world map. These little like squiggly lines around here, these are actually roads. So you can have roads in the map that's already generated. So there's this big road going across, and a bridge even too goes across, even goes up over this hill, which is really neat. But my plan for this fort is we're going to have a road come off this main road here down to about here, and we're going to have our entrance carved into here. And once we go down and across this way, we're going to have like a drowning chamber kind of thing, and then we can drain that off the edge if we need to. Again, we have lots of it's nice because usually when you have like a waterfall, you have, just that one piece, but we've got multiple waterfalls at different heights as well. So we can kind of play with the what do you call it, the different altitudes or whatever, which is really cool. Rothway, welcome. How you doing? Do you feel the new menus help, or do you end up just getting old shortcuts? The first couple days were definitely a struggle. But it's much better now. Yeah, a few things to slow down on. There's still some old habits, like just button combinations, like dig used to be like DD, dig, designate dig. Now it's M, which is it, or you click the mine button. Building things like building a wall is BCW. I actually rebound that so I could do it again. But there's so many things that are greatly improved, like being able to build a wall. Like if I do, if I make like this and click that, and now we have a wall going. Oops. It's just it's much easier to do most things. There's still some things that need to be improved, and the developers have even said they're still heavily working on improving things. Like some of the especially some of the lists involving dwarves is kind of difficult. Like there's no real good way to like search or filter your dwarves. So one thing I do is I like to name dwarves after people in chat. So if someone's like, hey, am I in your fort already? I'm like, I don't know. So I have to like scroll through the name, trying to see if I can find their name. But thankfully there's a third-party utility which is now updated called Dwarf Therapist, which is big, lovely spreadsheets, this is how I used to do, manage all the dwarves and labors and everything, since I started playing back in 2011. So learning to not use this was one of the bigger hurdles. But once I learned how to not use this, the new labor system is really, really good. But now I can just search, like Kilroy. Yep, Kilroy is in here. Or like, Zujul. We got Zujul in here. Zujul, thanks for the alert, by the way. Appreciate it. Yeah, so this has kind of helped me with some of that kind of stuff. But regular gameplay, you don't really need Dwarf Therapist. It just makes searching a lot easier. Oh, also adding dwarves to, so if you have like military squads right here, you can add people to the squad. But when you hit the button to add, here's your full list of dwarves. It's not like, there's no way to sort or filter or anything. So like you have to scroll and like look really closely, look for the correct dwarf you want. That definitely needs an update, but they've said a lot of things there. Still heavily working on the UI. Jodo Knight, welcome. How you doing? How's it going? And Big Brizzle, good evening. Let's see. The Z-axis is what we have first. Yeah, the Z-axis is so weird. So like in RimWorld, you know, when you're playing, this is your map. But in Dwarf Fortress, you actually have different like heights, different like, you know, like stories of a building, or going up, going like deeper into the underground, or up into the sky. So it's actually easy to visualize with the trees here. But if we go like, here's the ground level. If we go up, bring our camera up a slice of the earth, whatever, you can kind of like, I don't know, that didn't make sense, but whatever. You can kind of see the tops of the trees. As we go higher and higher, we're getting further and further away from the land. And then opposite direction, you go into the ground here. And then it's just, we haven't, you know, dug down here, so it's all darkened. But our actual fort is under here. We've got our temporary farms, temporary military training, and our tomb. And then we've got our main setup of our fort here. Crafting industries are all kind of spread out. Temporary stockpiles there. We've got our carpenter shop there. We've got our main tavern right here. I'm trying to make like weird shapes. I used to always do things like very squares and rectangles and like efficient, which gets kind of boring. So I'm trying to break away from that and doing just kind of different setups, different layouts and stuff too. But we've got our food production here in our still. Hospital I need to work on. Getting temples eventually. Our bedrooms are actually down another layer. Got a bunch of these. I have them built around this I don't know, ravine, or whatever you want to kind of call it, which I really enjoy. We've also got the waterfall here. If you you can carve little fortifications into the wall, and that allows some of the mist from the waterfall to come in. And dwarves just for some reason really love mist, and it makes them very happy. So that's actually incorporated as part of my main hallway. So dwarves have to walk through this mist to get to their bedrooms, so they become very happy. I don't know why they love mist so much, but they really do. 73. Have a good night. Thank you so much for stopping by along with that raid. I'm probably not able to read what your name is. It's probably elite speak, and I'm just failing miserably at reading it, but have a good night. RimWorld player, and always been curious about DF, but it seems overwhelming. I would say with the Steam release, if you can play RimWorld, you can definitely play Dwarf Fortress. It's very comparable in like learning curve now. Just the biggest thing is learning, you know, trying to get your head around the fact that there's multiple floors or layers, whatever you're going to call it, or Z levels. But that's really the biggest hurdle. There are more complex industries and stuff in here as well. The world generation and the actual world itself is way more complex as well. But like to actually just play the game as a colony sim, it's not that difficult. They love mist because it cools them down from working the forge. Yeah, but they also really hate rain. It's a little weird, a little conflicting. Been playing the same mods as you, loving it, but have lost 5 starts now. Save. Just kill the game back to desktop. Oh, what do you mean you lost 5 starts now? So I've actually disabled all the mods. I'm doing a nearly vanilla run for this one. I was playing with the Dark Ages mod, which I was really enjoying. Adds a lot of enemy variety. But have a few fort ideas I want to do in vanilla, and then I'm going to add in mods. Plus I want to wait for some more updates in the mods to increase stability and stuff like that. So let me just tab real quick. I think I've missed a few messages. Let me just scroll real quick. Yeah, Zujo, thanks for the alert. Appreciate it. Thought you could sneak in undetected. Never. I always see all. And yeah, definitely toss Ligerfall for those who do not. He's awesome streamer. I've been watching him for years. He's played really just chill stream. Stardew Valley is one of the main games I've watched him play, but he started playing RimWorld as well, which is really cool. Definitely a toss of follow. Awesome dude. Let's see. Skimming. In the long run, you're very fast. Yeah, you're faster now. It's much easier to navigate everything now versus the old keyboard shortcuts, because it, like, literally the game required you to like have muscle memory to like on the right hand side of the screen was literally just a, you know, list of hotkeys, and you have to reference that like all the time. And then as you played more, you could, you know, memorize them, and it became muscle memory. And now with the actual button menus, you have to like kind of break away from that habit as well. But I've definitely gotten to the point where I'm much more comfortable in here. I still occasionally hit the wrong buttons thinking of the old setup, but overall though, it's much better. Really happy with it. I just can't wait for adventure mode. So fortress mode is just one. So this is called fortress mode when you play like the colony sim version. It's just one of the many ways to play Dwarf Fortress. There's also adventure mode, which is like a what do you call it? I don't know. It's like an RPG. Kind of roguelike. It's you actually create a character and they actually are in the world and you can explore the world, do quests and that kind of stuff. It's really, really unique. The combat in it is the most unique part because it's extremely specific down to the part where you can like pick an exact body part of yours that you want to interact with the body part of the enemy, and you can like choose to like use, you know, kick their back left tooth with your front right toe. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, so you control a single character in that one. Yep. So this one is Fortress mode where you don't actually control anybody. You just, you know, assign tasks. Like, you know, I say, hey, I want this, you know, I want someone to make a big hole here. And whoever has the mining rolls will come in and do that. You don't actually tell the individual dwarfs to come and mine it. But in adventure mode, you are playing and controlling an exact one specific character, and you're actually directly controlling, you know, WASD to move around. It's really cool. You can do so much with it. It's definitely one of those ones where there's not a lot of direction in it in itself. You kind of have to have your own goals and stuff, just like with Fortress mode. But there's like, there are quests, but they're pretty basic for the most part. Yeah, so when you create a world, you have 3 options. There's Fortress mode, Adventure mode, and Legends mode. Legends mode is like a way to view all the lore in your world. So when you generate a world, there's so much to explain. It's basically when you generate a world, there's like tens of thousands of creatures, and it simulates all of their lives. The simulation is the deepest part of the game, which is obviously not noticeable from the surface at first. It's more in the back end of the engine, but as you play more, you can dig into it more. You can also go to Legends mode and view all these events that happen in the world, and it's all procedurally generated. There's all the religions, all the deities are procedurally generated. They're different for every world. All the instruments, all the different civilizations of the different races. There's, you know, like, for example, this civilization right now is the first one I've ever had to not know how to make high boots. I can only make low boots. I've never seen that before. I didn't know that was a thing, but apparently my civilization doesn't have the knowledge to make high boots. I didn't know that was even a thing, but it is apparently. Dark Ages mod is what I'm playing with. Then I save and come back to the game and try loading the save. Stop 3/4 way. Oh, really? Interesting, Jodo. Jodo, did you follow the let me see. Go into workshop. There are some very specific Dragonkin. There's some cool mods I want to play with as well. But I'm waiting for mods to get a little more fleshed out. But if we go into most popular and go down a little bit, here's Dark Ages. Did you follow all the instructions in here how to install? Make sure you carefully follow all these. Also, if you've not yet updated the mod, make sure it's it did update 2 days ago, so make sure it's on the latest version as well. Otherwise, maybe just generate a new world and try again, because that is, maybe it's just kind of, maybe something in the world got broken. I don't know. Mods, of course, you know, make the game less stable, so definitely play with mods at your own discretion there. Yeah, all the dances, poetic forms, procedural, all the books, everything is all procedurally generated. And then you can either play in, Fortress mode, which is the colony sim like this, or Adventure mode, which is like this, the individual dwarf doing the RPG, or Legends mode, which isn't a way to play it. You just it's kind of like viewing a wiki for the world that you generated, which is really freaking cool. You can literally go into Legends mode and just view stuff and read stuff for like hours. It's so cool. It's so cool. Dark Ages mod is a really, really cool one. Can I go back? There we go. Dark Ages mod adds, let's see, high horror world generation, monsters, cryptids, extreme undead, curses, magic spells, pets, savage animals, and crafting. So it's got dozens of terrifying mega beasts and monsters. A bunch of stuff actually has graphics, which is really cool. Yada yada yada. Where's the It basically adds a lot more like different types of creatures, different kinds of beasts, more civilization or more races and stuff. Let's see. Enhanced evil and tundra biomes, horrifyingly diverse vampire strains, tower proliferation, scores of necromancer archetypes, greater animals introduce savagery across most biomes, vampire magic. Oh, there's actually a human wizard, or like a wizard race as well, and they actually like cast spells. Like I had a wizard visitor who came in and he attacked just a random wolf that was running around, and he like shot webs at it. Like there's a wizard shot webs and then shot like lightning at it. I was like, what the hell? This is freaking cool. Illithids. I think we had druidic dwarves and a couple other things. Updated on Steam, but doesn't do it for DF. I'm not sure, Joe, to be honest. I don't know. I haven't updated it myself. I thought it would just update automatically, but I don't know. But I definitely make sure you do this, the how to install version. But yeah, it adds a lot of really cool stuff, basically. I also played with a couple other mods. Let me go to here. Where's my items? Here we go, subscriber items. I also added some additional races for rat folks, ixthids, and gnolls. Ixthids are like these insect race. Rat folks are of course rats, and gnolls are like, they're gnolls, whatever you want to call them. Kind of like hyenas, almost, yeah. So I had a lot of crazy new enemies. One thing I love in any game for adding mods is adding variety, especially with Dwarf Fortress. Like I've been playing since 2011. You get, you know, your goblin sieges and your elf sieges. It's nice having different races, different, you know, rat folk or these bug things, the gnolls, or you get, you know, illithids or whatever. It's cool having more varieties. That's what I like to add. Obviously, if you're just starting the game, I wouldn't recommend adding that mod. That mod is apparently adds a lot of difficulty as well, so gonna make it a lot harder to actually play the game. But anywho, were there mods before the Steam version? There were, but they're gonna be a lot more popular now, or a lot more. Now with the Steam release and the Steam Workshop support, it's a lot. I think it's easier to mod the game, so we'll see more mods coming out, I'm sure. Just skimming real quick. Missed any messages, let me know. I think we're good though. Okay, anyway, back to the fort. So we are doing stuff. Oh, we need to dig out the so we've got a bunch of we got a pretty stable fort now, and we've got a bunch of fully steel clad dwarves. Make sure the training schedule is good. Yeah, I might stick these guys on, give them a little break. Yeah, that way we can they can pray and go drink and stuff for a bit. We have a bunch of extra gear as well. So once we get our next migrant wave, I'll probably add in some more military dwarves. And then I need to carve out our entrance over here, our actual entrance. So in the long run, I want my entrance to be here. We're gonna have a bridge and like a little ramp here going across, and then this is gonna be the main entrance, which I want to have go through here and have like a drowning chamber essentially, so we can drown invaders, all that kind of fun stuff. I have like a hair in my eye. A second. It's like just barely almost in my eye. I can't. It's on my glasses. Okay. Hopefully I did it. Yeah, I don't know about updating the mod, how it updates in game. I actually haven't tried it yet, so I'm not positive. Not positive. Yeah, so you get a lot more. You get a much higher population for it, for sure. How does combat work? Do you have to macro each unit? Nope. So you have squads here. You assign dwarves to those squads. So squads can have up to 10 dwarves. And then if I want them to do something, I check their box. I'm going to hide my camera. And I can tell them to station somewhere. So if I pick, I'm going to pick this one. If I pick them and tell them to station right here, they will all come up and station right there. If some of them are busy, some might be out busy drinking or sleeping, and they might not come right away. As you can see, only 4 out of the 10 came up, but they'll make their way over here. If I want them to kill someone, I can hit this little kill order, and I can pick a creature to kill. I don't have anything right now, but you can select it to have them kill it. You can have them set to patrol, you can have them guard a certain area, or just go train. But I'm going to send them back to their spot. Yeah, so you can't pick a dwarf and tell them to do something specifically. You have to assign your dwarves labors. So like I have, you know, woodcutters here. I've got these three dwarves assigned as woodcutters. And then if I assign a tree to be cut down, one of these 3 will go do it. The cool thing is with the new version, it adds in, so all labors that don't have a specific work detail, they call it a role in here, everybody will do that job, and it will pick, you know, if you let's say like if I want to have someone make a weapon, you know, that would be weaponsmithing. If I don't have anybody specifically assigned with weaponsmithing, it'll just take any dwarf available who, or I think it'll pick whoever has, it'll weight, you know, skill and that kind of stuff, but it'll basically take any dwarf who's available. If someone has a really high skill in weaponsmithing, it'll favor that kind of person, or if they like weaponsmithing, it'll favor them, but it'll at least make sure the job gets done no matter what. So like all of my plant gathering or stone cutting or my hauling, that gets done by everybody. So it won't necessarily have the best, highest skilled dwarf doing it all the time, but the jobs will get done. But smithing, for example, I do specify to only have a certain 1 or 2 dwarves do it, because the quality level does matter for weapons. So I want my weapons to be highest quality, my armor to be highest quality. So I only have one dwarf doing it. Same with my chef, I only have one dwarf. When you have a high skilled chef, they make the meals a lot faster and they make them higher quality. And when dwarves eat high quality meals, they get really happy. So it works out for everyone there. Organize in larger groups. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Yeah, if you have any more questions, please feel free to ask. You also equip your dwarves in here as well. So if I check a box for these dwarves and I hit the equip button right here, I can assign them all gear. You can add a uniform, and that way it assigns that set of gear to everybody, or you can specify each individual dwarf's gear right here and add a different body piece, head piece, leg piece, hand piece, blah, 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 weapon, so on and so forth. Also your schedules. Here's their schedules. This group I have off duty, for example, so they're not doing anything. This group right here I have set to training, which if I edit that, we have 8 out of our 10 dwarves training at any time. That way 2 dwarves can kind of, it gives them a break, so that way we're not forcing all 10 dwarves to go training all the time. It gives a couple dwarves a chance to kind of, relax for a while, and then they rotate. I don't know how exactly they rotate, but they rotate eventually. So it's not the same 2 dwarves all the time. That has the break. Yeah, again, there's a lot of mechanics. There's a lot to it, but all works out though. Let me see. But getting a fort up and running and keeping it alive isn't really that hard. And especially if you play RimWorld, it's really not bad. And actually, there's actually a sale on Dwarf Fortress right now. For the Base Builder Fest, they actually took it 10% off. Which is insane. The game just came out. They said they're not sure if they're going to actually even have sales for the game, but 10%. So if you're looking at getting it, I would check it out now, because this is the cheapest you're going to get it for years, if it even ever gets discounted for than 10%. So, and the cool thing is it's a buy it once and you own it game. They're not going to have DLC, they're not going to have expansions or anything. It's just going to be buy it once and that's it, and you own it forever. When they add in, so adventure mode is not currently in the Steam release, because it takes more time. They have to redo all the menus again and stuff. So they chose to actually, they asked the community what they wanted, but they chose to release Fortress mode first, and then they're going to work on adventure mode and release that later. But that'll be a free update. I believe we're also going to get arena mode, and something else was coming relatively soonish. I can't remember, but yeah. So anywho, I played the game, I guess. Okay, let's see. I need my miners to get ready, because we're gonna, so I gotta design we've got a really interesting layout with this double waterfall thing and then this ledge across here. So if our enemies come, so we're gonna have people come through this main hallway here, and then what I'll probably do is I'll have a let me do this real quick so I can map this out. I'll probably have it go like this, so you can go, I'll have a bridge or something here that I can flip, or I can close, so it forces enemies to go through here, and then here we can have, like, hallways full of what do you call it, full of traps or something, and then we can also flood the entire area and then push them out through here, which I think should kill them, hopefully. But we have to figure out how to actually design that. So the drain part's easy enough. The drain is fine, but how do we actually, where does that come through? See, I can channel into this part right here and right there. I do want to make sure I put in some floodgates so I can control it with a lever before I actually cut the whole thing out. So if I have, so what I could do, because I'm not sure, so like so they're going to cross here, and then you're going to go down a couple levels, and then here, I think I'd want to, I actually have the water come like around here instead, and then I can have it go over here and fall into this area, because I want to make sure it actually floods the whole thing. It's going to come from the river here. So we should have a lot of pressure. I should make sure it actually floods it. I might actually take a couple, because I have it set to 2 Z levels right here currently, or too wide. But I might do more than that. I want the pressure to be like extremely strong. That way it will fill really quick, flood it completely, and then I can drain it quickly too. Well, actually draining will be slow, but that's okay. And also, do I want to carve these completely or make fortifications? I think I'll actually just dig these and leave them as a hole. That way things can get... Oh yeah, I could have this be a hole, and then when it comes down, I could put some floor grates over here, and then if any like items or whatever get caught down here, I can collect them. That's probably a good idea. That way we can collect weapons and armor or any items that get dropped. Yeah, we should do that. So we can put a bunch of grates right there. Because it's still going to drop down how many, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 Z levels. Actually 8 Z levels. So 8 stories are going to drop down. Which should be fine. So I'm going to... I'm going to actually carve this down a little sooner. I want them to go down a little quicker than that. So I'm going to go here, carve down, there, carve down. Oops. Right there. And one more there. And then if we have them go... So if I go like this and then have the water cut across here, instead of having it go, how should I have this cut across? So instead of having this go down, so from the river, here's where the water's going to come from. The water's going to go here, go down here, and then maybe I'll have it immediately go this way. I wonder if I should actually have the water. You know, I'm going to change this. Yeah, let's do this real quick. This whole part here. I'm going to actually have the water come from here, and then it can flood immediately into that entrance, I think. So if we channel here, those are 3 wide. So channel there, that will get rid of these tiles. And then I can put floodgates there, or a bridge or whatever, and then channel there. And then I can have this, maybe I'll channel one more here. And then we can have this just go across and like totally flood out this. So that way we have the water come here, it'll go down, 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 cut across here, which will hit their walkway, fill the entire hallway here, and then we can have a way to drain it down here. I think it should work, right? I don't usually do intricate designs like this, so I gotta figure out the best way to handle this. I think that's probably the way to go, though. I do have to have a way along here that allows enemies that lures enemies in, so they have an access to our base through here. But trying to figure out where to do that exactly might be difficult. I could have it go right here. That seems kind of dangerous. I'm probably gonna flood my fort if I do that. Definitely have to go below my base, that's for sure. That's actually as much as I can go. Well, let's see. We could do more like winding passages too. If we, like cut out some of, like these and these. Kind of make them go around some more. And we could actually do one wide and a bunch of cage traps too. Maybe we'll do that, yeah. So if they're gonna walk across this bridge, go down, 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 there. And then we kind of have a big winding walkway here. How far does this go? Pretty far, okay. And then I can open up a drain, which will be here. So I'll probably have this be floodgates here as well, which will be part of the drain. Okay, have this cut across this way then. And if we do have it, maybe we'll start the windy parts there. Because we can go like this, and then they'll be forced to walk along this really windy area. So I have to actually really pay attention when I'm clicking, so give me a sec here. We could have, so because that'll fill up really quick with water then too, or it should, I think. And then once we get through here, we can again just kind of cut like this, just kind of make them go through. This is a case where mouse controls are very, very handy. Very handy. And then we'll have to have them get away into our... Oh, then I can have it go back up, maybe. Yes, if I have it go like this and then have a bridge, a drawbridge there I can close off, and then have it go up into our base. So you have to eventually go into here. So I'll probably go like this and into here. And like then we've got a way we can... Where do these go to? Why are there two? Oh, that's that entrance. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we can have that go. So we could go into here and have it actually go up a little bit. And then have it go up. So channel this. We can even make sure this has some diagonals like this. Oop. That way the pressure doesn't go up and above. Like the last chance spot there. And then it'll go up this way and into our base. But I'll have a drawbridge here to block it off completely. But seeing how many... Actually, I'll finish this up real quick. Seeing how we have so many traps, I doubt we'd need that far, but this is going to be a really long hallway. Like, probably does not need to be that long. But I guess it has a better chance of getting actual invaders stuck in it. Because the biggest concern is actually getting all the invaders into this pathway or tunnel before we shut it down, whatever. I like that, actually. Yeah, kind of like that. And then we can have our drawbridge or whatever here. That'll be our drain. And then like go down to here, down there, and then drain off the side there. What do you think? How does that look? Does that make any sense? I don't think it makes sense to me, but hopefully it does make sense. I have to make sure, biggest thing, make sure I put in floodgates here, connected to a lever before I actually dig it out. Otherwise, I will not be very happy with that. So let me do a save here first before I do anything else. So double waterfall 1. There we go. Fetched, welcome. How's it going? I really should drink water, shouldn't I? Guys, get your joins in. Exclamation join. Should I? I'm also debating, should I get rid of... No, I'm doing it because it crashes. The game is still a bit crashy at times, and I don't want to have to re-mark all those spots, because I won't remember how I just did all that. So I'd have to basically redesign that whole thing if the game crashes. But I'm tempted to get rid of the exclamation Todd thing. See how we're not a Skyrim stream anymore, and we're probably not going to be ever again. Yeah, I don't know. Not that I'll never play it ever again, but definitely not gonna be a Skyrim streamer. Just do it. Just do it. Get rid of it. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Okay. At least mute it. Yeah, we could mute it at least. Get rid of the sound effect. Yeah. Actually, I think that's isn't that in Streamlabs? Let me see. Sound effects. Where's sound files? Do I have it Todd in here? I do. Yeah, I can just disable this one. Edit. Oh, it's under commands, isn't it? Kaisi, welcome. How you doing? How's it going? It is disabled. There you go. So the thing will still work. It just won't do the sound anymore. There you go. Kaisi, welcome. How you doing? How you doing? How you been? Wanderlust, good evening. Coming from Morrowind, I hated Skyrim's Dungeons. Oh no, I was Morrowind was my first Elder Scrolls game, of course, and I absolutely loved it. One of my favorite games of all time. Then Oblivion came out, and I loved Oblivion too. I think if I had to pick between the two, I'd pick Morrowind over Oblivion. And then Skyrim came out, 11/11/11. I was so excited. My buddy Logan came over, spent the night. We stayed up late playing it. I was really disappointed. I played it for like a month or so, and then I got bored. And then I forced myself to come back the next, I don't know, a few years later till I could beat the main quest. And like, but then I got really heavy into Skyrim in 2021 because of mods. And then I made a mod pack with like over 1,000 mods. And I enjoy modding Skyrim more than playing it. And I've really come to that realization that I just really enjoy modding it more. So I just kind of stopped playing it. I was even like a dedicated like Skyrim stream for quite a while. I don't know. It just doesn't do it for me anymore. And even with heavily modded, it still just kind of felt that same issue where like, it just didn't feel like a good RPG to me. It just still was missing a lot. Bethesda dumbs down. Oh, Bethesda dumbs down everything. Look, Fallout 4 is awful too, yeah, because of that. And like, it still just misses a lot of the marks that I'm looking for in a game. And even with mods, it's better, but like, I don't know. It still isn't just quite that thing. Second episode of Randomized Wild. Yeah, and what you have to do if you want to play it, like for me, I'd have to role play it like Kaisi does. Randomized Wild is interesting though, but yeah, I'd have to definitely heavily like role play it or whatever. Yeah, so I don't know. It's disappointing, and I'm sure I have very little faith in Elder Scrolls 6. I'm still probably gonna get it day one just because it is a Elder Scrolls game, and I kind of have to. But I don't know. I'm really have like just extremely low expectations. So, I mean, Starfield too. Starfield, I'm not going to pre-order. Starfield, I'll see what people are saying about it and then go from there. But yeah, I don't know. It's disappointing. And like I've had 6. Yeah, it's got several years. Yeah. So I had Skyrim at my top all time favorite game for a while, if you include mods. But even now, even without mods, I'm like, or even with mods, I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Watching Alan stream the other night, he's doing Necromancer. Air on mud crabs, drop them and resurrect. See, exactly. You have to do like interesting things like that to keep the game kind of fun. Like it's, yeah. Whereas like Morrowind, I had so much fun just playing the game. Oblivion, I had fun just playing the game. Skyrim, I need a ton of mods. I need to give myself a story and a reason to play the game. But anyway, enough of that. I refuse at this point, not touching my face. Yeah, that seems streamed. That's fair. That's fair too. Don't get up people don't reach a point with it though. Reach a point with what? Yeah, exactly, Dan. Exactly. Yeah. That's what I love about Morrowind though. Like, there's so much uniqueness. The world is just it's such an alien world, such a unique world. I don't know. That really attracted me to it. Oblivion was much more generic fantasy, and the level of scaling in Oblivion was just atrocious. But like, yeah, it's still way better. And then with Skyrim, it's like, yeah, people are like, yeah, but you can mod it, right? Yeah. Now you can roll and have page. Exactly. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what I was just like, you know what? And I mean, even the last like, I don't know, a few months, I've just kind of like coasting along with Skyrim because it's just like, you know, that's what I did. But it's like, you know what? I'm just gonna play other games. I'm kind of sick of this. That's why I went to Bannerlord and what else did I play? Something else. Because he hates Morrowind. Yeah, Todd Howard is, yeah. interesting guy. So Skyrim content out there I find so repetitive and lacking imagination. Right. Doing the theme park was another thing. Right, exactly. And that's one reason that also like streaming it, I just kind of lost like juice. Like that was like a year ago. Like, so when I was streaming Skyrim, I was doing permadeath. So if you die, you're dead for real. You know, you make a new character. What made it interesting is I would do viewer submitted characters. The viewers would submit characters. They use channel points to like, you know, write up a character and give me a backstory. And they'd give me like character limitations, what kind of race and class. That was really interesting. I really enjoyed that. But even that over time, kind of like, it's still the same thing. And you're playing the same intro every time. Especially with my modded Skyrim, it was de-leveled. So like, you have to start in one of the, you know, one or two basic areas and do the same things every time. And you die at like level 2 exactly. Actually, I had a level 3 minimum, but yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, it's just you see the same start. Exactly. So that got dull really fast. Like I can't believe like it's so bad. Exactly, Dan. Exactly. So it just got old for me. And I'm just like, yeah, I just don't even want to play. And there's so many games I want to play. And like Dwarf Fortress, I want to play lots of Dwarf Fortress. Which the timing of the Steam release was so perfect for me. So perfect. It filled that void I was looking for. Jasmuk Learnbud. His last name is Learnbud. What? What do you got? Skills. Nothing. Okay, no. You can just go away. Yeah, so I'm just done with it. It's if I was gonna go play it, I'd play Enderall, which is a new game built with Skyrim's engine. Completely different. It's actually a totally different thing. Same combat style though, but completely different skill system and how the skills even work. Different completely different world and lore and everything. The world and the lore are the coolest parts about Enderall. But yeah, even then I'm just kind of like, I don't know. Roleplay died for me the first time I found a Thalmor Patrol. I couldn't choose to side with them as an Imperial Paladin. Yeah. Most Skyrim videos I'm totally sick of. Don't give me. Right, exactly, James. Exactly. That's what I felt too. Like when I was streaming, I just felt like I couldn't do anything interesting. Like how would I make this run interesting? What can I do to make? And I could tell too, because like even like viewership was going down over time too as well. Like there's a big spike when I go into Skyrim, and then over time just kind of went down a little bit, which obviously is on me as well because I'm not keeping it interesting. But like I just didn't know how to keep it interesting. I was just like, besides playing the game, and I don't know, I just felt like it's kind of boring.
Really feeling it.
And then and that's when I started modding, and then I really enjoy modding the game. And I do modding streams and stuff too. But Row the Way, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. Sorry, we're rambling about Skyrim and other stuff, but yeah, the path, which is a mod, it's a mod pack for Enderall. So Enderall is actually a separate game on Steam. Even it's free if you own Skyrim. Really, it's touted for its really good story and really interesting world and lore and stuff. That's what I would play if I was gonna play some Skyrim-esque kind of game. Middle of a big run through right now, simply because it. Yeah. Even that, like, I don't think I'm even gonna go back for Odyssey of Dragonborn. I don't know. I've just lost all juice when it comes to Skyrim. I just don't really care. I hate to say that, but just like, it just doesn't do it for me anymore. It really doesn't. So, yeah. So I probably won't be, I mean, I don't want to say I'm never going to stream Skyrim again. That's not true, but it's I don't see it happening, to be honest. I don't see it happening. Again, Enderall, maybe. Enderall was really good, and that was its own game. I don't count that as Skyrim. That's people who actually can write a good story made Enderall, and that's awesome. But like, I'm playing lots of Dwarf Fortress. Once Adventure mode comes up, play lots of that. I'm gonna play some. You OD done it for 4.5 years? I don't think so. I mean, it took me 10 years to get into the game, James, to actually enjoy the game. Cody just changed his pants after hearing that. I know. Felt the same way. GP, then something clicked again. I guess like, right. It's just, yeah. And the thing is too, like, I almost kind of like don't want to get sucked back into the game because like, I don't know. 7 years per week. So yeah, I don't think I will though. And again, Elder Scrolls 6, I will for sure buy that and play it, even though I know it's gonna be a buggy mess. But like, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Who knows though? You know, again, things can change. Stuff can happen. How do I want to make? Well, one thing I didn't think about for this fort. Where do I want my entrance to come into? So I'm gonna have my main entrance with like a trade depot and stuff in it. Where is that entrance gonna be? Where is it gonna tie into this base? What do you guys think? Where should we have? Should I have it just come off this staircase and go up this way, or maybe? Oh, I could actually go. Yeah, that's a big I don't know, open mind there, but you got to wear nice, nice. My drive to make fun of it. That's exactly it, guys. You'd have to. I'd have to have like, and that's the thing. I couldn't think of interesting characters I wanted to play. Like, I would need really, really good, like, well thought out characters that fleshed out and have interesting. Yeah, I know. Waiting for the big Witcher 3 run again. Just waiting for CD Projekt Red to so yeah. And Witcher 3 is a game so we watched The Witcher, the show, and I really, really liked it. My wife and I watched it. Really liked it. It got me really into the lore. So I want to play Witcher 3, but like, the combat just doesn't do it for me. So maybe I turn the difficulty all the way down. I don't know. But my wife actually expressed a little interest. So maybe, if I can convince her, maybe we'll play Witcher 3 together. So she'll play it maybe and I'll like sit with her, or we can switch off. I don't know. So we'll see. Maybe. Or I just won't play it because it's a freaking long ass game. And I don't know. I feel like I could like Witcher though, but I don't think I'd stream it though. I should clarify that. But yeah, I've got so many other games I want to play too. That's the thing with Skyrim. Playing only Skyrim, it's like I have all these games I want to play. Dwarf Fortress, I'm playing a ton of it. Love it. I want to play. I just got Monster Hunter Rise. I'm gonna play with that with Kilroy. That's not a game I could really binge though. Sorry, one sec. There we go. Talking so much, my mouth's all dry. There's just a lot of games I want to play. I mean, if you look at this, even Divinity Original Sin 2 is a big one I really want to play. Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, another big one I really want to play. Caves of Qud I want to play. Disco Elysium I want to play. Elden Ring I want to play. Enderal I want to play. Horizon Zero Dawn. RimWorld. I haven't played Stardew in like since the game came out basically. Like, that'd be kind of fun to play. And Stardew actually has lots of mods too. I probably won't get to that, but yeah, I don't know. Anywho, there's so many. Dan, I told you, buy Monster Hunter. We'll play together. Go buy Monster Hunter Rise. Oh, make a bing. Oh, Dan, have you bought Dwarf Fortress yet? I don't think so. Dan, would you actually play Dwarf Fortress, do you think? If you think you'd play it, I will buy it for you right now. Because Dwarf Fortress is actually on sale right now too, which is insane. More Havoc, welcome. Yeah, Caves of Qud I've heard is so good. I want to play it. It looks awesome. Buy me anything. I will. Why wouldn't I buy it for you? Why? We've been over this. Been over what? Good thing my save was went over the new game plus for The Witcher 3. Oh, nice. That's awesome. And also punishing compared to Skyrim's combat. Yeah, like Requiem. Right, but it's not like grindy like Requiem. That's what I like too. So, I think what I'm looking for now in games is either, but I mean, Dwarf Fortress is just it checks like all the boxes for me. But what I really want is like I want either like story-rich games, like I want to play like Divinity Original Sin 2 or something like that. Good CRPGs and stories, or a really good strategy game like Dwarf Fortress kind of fits that. But I don't know. I just don't have interest in playing a game like Skyrim right now either. Oli Scoop wants to join us. Oli, who are you? Oli, you're a human dancer, and you're useless. Nope. Okay. Nope. Denied. Story builder games. Yeah. Well, it's not even just. I mean, Dwarf Fortress is a good story builder game, but like, I want like Divinity Original Sin 2, Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, Baldur's Gate 3 when that comes out. Divinity 2 is just. Yeah, exactly, Wanderlust. That's why I want to play DOS 2. I've heard so many amazing things about it, and I bet I would like it. I just need to actually play it. It's such a long game. And then I want to play Baldur's Gate 3 when that comes out, which is made by Larian, who made Divinity. So there's just a lot of games. But then Dwarf Fortress came out, and I'm like, this is perfect timing, because I really want to play Dwarf Fortress. It's been a couple years since I played it, and it's good. So where should we have our entrance here? I didn't really plan this out very well. I could actually turn this. I don't really need this big stockpile here. I could actually make the stockpile over here and then have this be our entrance. So if we do, yeah, we could do this. This could actually be like trade depot. We could kind of I have an idea. All right, let's dig out a new stockpile here. Maybe put the stockpile right there. Yeah, let's remove this. We have a cloth. Actually, nothing's even there. Let's get rid of the stockpile. I'm actually going to... here's a cool thing you can do. If you click on the stockpile, I can extend it down to here. And then I can just erase the part up here. And boom, now that stockpile's moved. Freaking amazing. Amazing. Yeah, so anyway, lots of games that'll play and just such little time. Yeah, look at them. Look at them all. Oh my god, there's so many of them. They're going to move all the stuff. Beautiful. And this will be our main trade depot then, and entrance and stuff like that. That could work pretty well. And then we'll have maybe I'll actually carve this out to be multiple Z levels tall as well. And put some like pillars. Ooh, I like that idea. Yeah. I'll probably smooth this out for I'll wait till they move this stuff so they get the stuff out of there. Why did they do that? Right, paint right there too. Done. Anyway, so lots of games to play, and like, yeah. And thing with like modding the game, modding Skyrim too, like, I just want to play games. Like, I'm just kind of like, I'm not going to give up on Lost Legacy. Like, I'm not going to like drop it, but like, I don't really have an interest to mod the game either right now, so. Yeah. I don't know. Need someone in chat lurking, listen lurking. Chat list. I mean, a lot of people are in chat list lurking. Damn. Don't call people out to lurk. Let them lurk if they want to lurk. Look up. That person. Physically. Oh my. Yeah, she probably up on her phone. I was like, what? Oh, she's probably. Nah, she might be going to sleep soon. Ooh, Coffee Cake Jones had a baby. Nice. And our Baron Lazy Man has imposed a ban. There we go. I was waving, of course. Habitual modding takes more time. Actually, no, for sure. I mean, I made a mod pack for Skyrim with over 1,000 mods, and it required. It just freaked me out, yeah. And it requires literally spent hundreds and hundreds of hours working on the mod pack and like making things right. And people are playing it like over like 10,000 downloads on my mod pack. It's very heavily played, and like I'm not gonna play Skyrim. So I'm modding for the people, but like, am I really like? I don't know. I might get the itch for modding it, and I'll mod and update the pack, but like, I don't know. We'll see. The spark of everything is just gone for Skyrim, modding and all. So, Silent Cried Lich, welcome. How you doing? Who gifted me a sub? If you click on your name, it should say who gifted you a sub. In this case, it was Old Deaf One gave you a sub. If you see him, make sure you give him a good thank you. But yeah. Anyway, yeah. Now, so I just want to play games now. I just want to play games. Dwarf Fortress, I'm loving and playing. Again, you know, Divinity, Pathfinder, all that. What does it mean when you done goofed message shows up in Lost Legacy? Wait, what? What does it mean when you done goofed message show up in Lost Legacy? What do you mean? It means you done goofed. Thanks, Dan. Doing hella decent, man. I'm doing hella decent, my man. So that was hard to read. Waiting for your RAM and SSD. Nice, awesome. Worked on Fallout 3 overhaul kit. Oh god, yeah. Yeah, exactly, Wanderlust. It's just like, and then I have such little free time anyway. I have, you know, a full-time job, a wife, I have 2 kids, I have a house to maintain, I stream 5 nights a week, so it's like, I just don't have time to keep up with modding and stuff too, and I just don't really care anymore. Like, I don't know. I'm happy people can play and enjoy the game that I mod, but it's just like, I can't do it like, I don't know. We'll see. Skydew, welcome. How you doing? How's it going? One of us. What's one of us? Okay, so we're gonna smooth this out now. I'm gonna build pillars in here as well. The us being killer right now. Oh, of course. I think here's what I'll do. How should we? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Oh, not caring about Skyrim. Gotcha. Okay. I see what you said. I was like, what? So I need to have a way to easily block this off. So I think we'll block it off lower. So I'm gonna do a channel there. We can turn this off. So channel there, and there. Make sure you erase these. Channel there, and there. That actually brings us right there. So we don't even have a way. Okay, I need to back that up a little bit then. So I'm probably going to... I can't really bring that up any higher, can I? Well, this can be too wide, actually. So here's what we can do here. I could actually go like this and have this... Yeah, sorry, we're going to do... So, erase this. Okay, and then... Like that. Malakan, welcome. How's it going? Good evening. Hybrid Avenger, good evening. Hope you're doing well. Oh, the first came through. The first teams have been borked all stream, so interesting. Got the email alert that you're live now. Oh. So Twitch is just really broken. Lovely. Interesting. Interesting. John Clumsy, welcome. How you doing? How's it going? Hope you're doing swell. Interesting. Yeah, so earlier when I first started stream, Fem and Gloved here were like, hey, we can't redeem the first redeem. It's saying you can only redeem this when the stream is live. And same thing with the Dwarf me redeem. So it's just like, that's weird. And then just now, apparently, an hour and 20 minutes into stream, we can actually be live now. I don't know. Anywho, guys, join the Discord as well. We have a brand new Discord, just started it last week. I do post them live in there. So if you want to see when I'm actually live, because Twitch is terrible at notifications, there you go. We also have Dwarf's channel, lots of other channels, gaming, food, pets, all that kind of stuff. Come join us. It's fun. It's cozy over there. Okay, so if we have a too wide walkway there, we can then... So here we go. Channel, 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 channel. Okay, cool. Then we can have a walkway right there. And then we can have a bridge right there and have that raise up to block people. There we go. Now we got it. Messing with the... Oh, yeah. Actually, no, I can't. Oh, yeah, we can. Yeah, because that'll be the ramp right there. So, yeah, I can have... Okay, we're good. We're good. Messing with the redeems, when I mentioned, I noticed the chat list. Doubt I did anything that fixed it with funny timing. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Messing with the redeems. How are you messing with the redeems? What do you mean? Oh, you're like marking as complete. Yeah, I cleared it earlier too, just in case that was the issue. But no, I also disabled and re-enabled them. A lot of Skyrim creators who just upload like 7-hour-long VODs of streams. Simply don't have commitment. No, that's yeah, definitely not. Pausing, unpausing. Oh, are you able to pause and unpause them? I have no idea then. See that? Yeah, yep. I tried doing that as well earlier. It's just silly. It is Twitch being Twitch. Good times. So I need to actually come dig from the surface here. I'm a little hesitant to just come and do it now because I don't want to flutter, or not flutter. I don't want to totally destroy our fort, but maybe I'll dig backwards. I can't do it this way. Never mind. I need to channel that. I will have to make an access hatch. Yep. So what we'll do is we will we're gonna make a hallway from here to there. We'll have them come across and they can dig here and then they'll channel down, all the way down to here. Lovely. And then here, I think what we'll probably do is have like some pillars around the sides, trade depot right in the middle. Should be pretty solid. Yeah, there you go. Wait, what are they doing there? Oh, I need to actually cancel that. Don't do that. There you go. Okay. Ideal length I aim for is like 25-45 minutes. Yeah, no, Kaisi for sure. The tough thing about like Let's Plays and stuff is like having long, not even long duration of each video, but like long running Let's Plays are like typically views of Let's Plays. Like your first, episode will have a massive amount of views, and then each additional episode it just drops dramatically. If you even look at like big YouTubers who do Let's Plays, even then it just like drops a ton after every single one. And yeah, of course, longer videos are going to be even more of that effect. Short 8 to 10, yeah. Gaming laptop, a few tips going on. I don't know about gaming laptops. Yeah, I don't know. Could play X with doing Y. Right, yeah. That's why permadeath is a good format, because you don't have long running series. You die a lot and you start over. Have to be a laptop. I'm guessing so, since they specifically said that. I'm guessing so, but yeah. Good question though, because if we don't If it cannot be a laptop, that's even better. Sweet. We're going to build a bridge here. Build construction bridge. We're going to make this raise up to the north. We're picking material. It's going to go like this. Raise north. Yep. Cool. We're going to have this be made out of... Ooh, jet will look cool. Let's make some jet blocks real quick, actually. Do we have jet in here? No, the jet's downstairs. Okay, well, I'm going to go into here and... that's annoying. Where's the jet? You guys got... You're hiding the jet. There it is. Okay. I'm going to take like 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dump that. We'll keep an eye on that. Oh, and we're saving. Early spring. Okay. A suitcase cheaper than a laptop, fits a tall tower perfectly. Don't ask. Right. Up to 2K, have a gaming desktop, and going on trips. Oh, gotcha. That makes sense, yeah. Only a few people who do Let's Play Skyrim that don't have drop-offs on YouTube, but they build up nice. Right, exactly. You have to be doing something kind of special, or have a very long-term audience, yeah. Yeah, and that's why I'm surprised my, like, I take my Dwarf Fortress VODs, and I trim out just the intro, just so it's actually gets straight to the actual fort, and then I just put that straight to YouTube, and it's actually doing surprisingly well. I do want to do some more videos besides that. Just have to get around to it. Which Dan has offered to help me with, which I really appreciate. So I'll have to talk to you tomorrow night. I'll be not streaming, so we can chat for a little bit if you want, Dan. Okay. Oh, this is getting the bug. Yeah, there we go. Visual glitch. Where's laptops? Nice, nice. On the plane for work as well, yeah. Makes sense. Alright, they're going to move those up. Awesome. We're going to build a bunch of bridges. Who's that? Oh, it's Ryan Squirrel. Where are you up on the surface? I do predict we're going to get a siege pretty soon here, right? We're still at war with the elves. I'm assuming we're at war with the goblins, but I don't see any goblins nearby. Oh, we're at peace with the goblins. Really? The Vice of Vines. Where are they? I don't actually see any goblin pits nearby. We have a tower that's actually in range. A couple days away. That's a little scary. Their civilization is called the Seduction of Relieving. Okay. Interesting. Where is that civ? I don't know. Okay, well, we'll see what happens, I guess. We may or may not get a goblin siege. Also a small knight then, yeah. Lich, appreciate it. Thanks for the lurk. Thank you very much. Delivery starts. Good luck. Oh, yeah. No, definitely not Lich. Yeah, it sucks if leaving electronics out is not good. Not good. Not about what it takes to make a cinema movie in Skyrim with lip sync. Oh yeah, it's a colossal deal of work. Yes, if that's like your full-time job, sure. Otherwise, yeah, that's a lot. Definitely. And that's why, like, I want to do like Dwarf Fortress story videos, but like even that is a lot of work because I have to, you know, like play the game and have interesting stuff happen, take notes of the interesting stuff, write out a script, which I hate writing scripts. I have to record audio based off that script, which I hate reading from a script. I have to trim my audio and edit my audio. And then once the audio's all good, then I have to dig through my VODs and try to find relevant footage, trim all that out and put it all together and combine that video together, and then combine the video with the audio and make sure everything syncs up right and looks good together. Add in, you know, probably some extra little pop-ups and effects related to the stories and stuff. And then give it another pass over. It's so time consuming. I just don't have the time for it. It's just insane. Isn't it? Yeah. Being able to at least record video and audio at the same time would be massive for me. But it just doesn't work for story videos, unfortunately. Tutorials would be good for that. What are you doing? Why are you? Oh, I thought you were drinking. What are you doing? You're cleaning. What are you going to clean? Why are you cleaning blood on the surface? That's weird. Still later than I'd like to be. Yeah, right. Yeah. That's not fun. Yeah, I know, Dad. But even then, it's still just like hard because like if I haven't done it myself, it's hard to me like to instruct you on what to do. But yeah, I do have that. I do have one video's worth of audio recorded. I should dig through VODs and grab stuff, but like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I can dig out the rest of this too. We can all the way up to the edge there. Yeah, I should actually cut this tree real quick first. Just make sure we don't lose, get a hole in our entrance. Actually, it doesn't matter too much there, but, Twix. Wow, I said Twitch fix and combine it to Twix. No, I want a Twix, damn it. Jerks. Replies are just awful. Like, yeah, you replied to yourself. It's like, what? Yeah, it's really very silly. Very, very strange. Who are you? Oh, Dwarf baby. Okay, I was like, why are you just sitting there, hanging out? Okay. Okay, how are drinks? Drinks are going good. Food is going not good. We have lots of various food, but not a lot of actual cooked food. Twix bars I haven't had one in 10 years. They're so good. Oh, they're so good. Oh, did they ever... You still haven't built this farm plot? Wait, what? Wait, do we have a burrow active? No, okay, good. What are our farmers doing then? Fem and Hood. What are Fem and Hood doing currently? So farmer Fem. Storing in a stockpile. What are you storing? A mug. Oh, you just finished drinking. Okay. And then Carpenter Hood. What are you doing? Storing owned items. Why? Weird. Looks like meh. You're meh. Whatever. Get out of here. Wait, Dan. What was up with Dwarf Fortress? Are you going to play Dwarf Fortress or no? Yeah, no. Sorry, I got a bit sidetracked there. What's up with Dwarf Fortress? Are you playing it or no? Are you going to be playing it? Also, let's dump this stone so we don't have to walk through it all the time. Okay. And then we're going to make that. And we have Jet in here now, right? Jet. Yes. Okay, cool. We're going to say, hey, make a bunch of rock blocks. Specify Jet. 5. Cool. Oh, let me do a work order then. So here, rock blocks. 5. Specify Jet. Sounds good, Curly. Sounds good. Push TP now you, Dan. Wait, what? Oh yeah. Dan, I will buy you if you're gonna play DF. I will buy it for you. Uso Root Ransacks. You're just a human bard. Anything special? No. Okay, you suck. Me what? Yeah, why'd you say earlier you I'm not buying it, or I was confused. You said something about not buying it for you. I'm like, wait, why? What? Elaborate, you vile fiend. You are not spending money on me. Why? It's 26 bucks. I'll buy the game for you, especially if you're gonna be editing videos and stuff for me. For free. Okay, at least buy the freaking game that you're making videos on. Because I am a waste. So, don't. What? No, what the hell? If you're gonna like pirate it or something, then no, I'm just gonna buy it for you. I will gift it to you on Steam, then you can do nothing about it. Actually, you can deny a gift, but that's too bad. I'll force you to accept my gift. Okay, those are going. I need to... Do we have any animals we can butcher? I hope so. We have 3 llamas? Oh god, why? Yeah, what? Sorry for spam. Butcher the pig. And... I'm going to butcher the water buffaloes. There's 2 male water buffaloes. So we don't have a mating pair. I'm just going to butcher those, yeah. There we go. And do we have everything pastured currently? No, someone's in a cage. Who's in a cage? The turkey in a cage. Why? Let's put the turkey over here. Pasture. Find the turkey in the cage. Put it there. Cool. Okay. Then moving along. We've got a bunch of drinks, thankfully. I'll probably also make an order to process some rope reed. On repeat. Thread, we're good. I got 1, but that's fine. Okay. Is making rock blocks. Awesome. We have jet blocks. Cool. We're going to build a construction bridge. That's not a bridge. Here's a bridge. Raise to the north, like that. Yep. We're going to make that out of jet blocks. Sweet. Do I have mechanisms? I should have a bunch. 10. Okay, that's, I'll probably need another 10. Yeah. Yeah, make 10 more. That should be good for a bit. Who's in there? Spear Austin Coolston. Why are you in someone's... It's not your room, is it? Oh, it is your room. Okay, fine. They went to went to his spouse's office, Trader Skydu, to eat. It's like, alright, sure, whatever. Weirdo. Oh, we got a bunch of cabinets and stuff too. Do we have more bedrooms dug out? I think the plan was to dig out more bedrooms. Since we're probably gonna get more migrants pretty soon here. So yeah, priority 5. Let's dig this out some more. Could probably do something kind of funky like this. Yeah. Oh crap. Then the top side here. Yep. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 that way. One more. Nice solid 10. And up here, probably go like this. Do a little walkway here. Papa DJ, welcome. How you doing? How's it going? Difficult to learn. Depends what you mean. Not, I would say in general, no. If you can play the game like RimWorld, you can definitely play this. With the Steam release, it's much easier now. So I would definitely say it's a lot easier to learn. But if you have not played any games like this before, then it might be a little more difficult. But it is much more manageable now with the Steam release. I'm really feeling it. Definitely a lot easier. And thanks for the follow, appreciate it. But if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. If you do want to jump into it, I do have a link. There's a link to the quick start guide on the wiki, which I'd recommend giving a bit of a read if you want to have a little bit of a guide there. That kind of gives you just kind of good like, you know, figure out like what to do next, what you should work on next, what are some industries and stuff to set up. That is a good general guideline there without being like super long and specific and stuff. But 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. But the wiki is your best friend for sure. Also streams, pop by and ask people questions. I can't think of a Dwarf Art streamer that would not be happy to answer questions. So definitely ask away. Also, we have a Discord. If you want to ask in there, it's a Dwarf Arts channel. When I'm not streaming, you can always ask questions out there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We're carving out 20 extra bedrooms, which should be, yeah, good for a bit at least. Gonna go to a couple more over here actually. Oops. Nope, I can't count. let's extend this a little more too. There we go. Sweet. Learned a lot just staring at a vid for 2 days. I need gasp and ums. So here's the bad thing with editing all the ums and long pauses. I talk really fast. Really fast. Like, my God. I wish I wasn't so terrible talking, but oh well. Okay, so this is good. Let me go back to our main base here. Oh, that is set up awesome. So where do we want our main levers? I'm thinking probably near the... We could have a lever room right here. Let's make a lever room. Probably 4 on that. This will be our lever room. Then we're going to build machines lever right there. There we go. What's the bad? Just had to learn how to do some things and it's pulled for hours one night instead of doing that. Yeah. No, you're good. You're good. I'm just saying me in general. I need to like not talk so fast sometimes. You need to empty. Wait, what? Out of barrels again? Oh, I might be actually. Interesting. Okay. Awesome. We're going to add a link lever with this one. Yeah. We're going to name this lever real quick. We're going to say main gate. I should say main gate lever. And this bridge right here, we're going to call it main gate. This will be the main gate we can close off into our fort. And then I will... Yeah, that should feed... So once we pull that lever, enemies should come across, should be, you know, reroute and go this way. Once we have a bridge and of course have this carved out. They'll go down. I could actually get rid of these now. We don't need a 3 wide. Or no, I keep it 3 wide actually, that's fine. Yeah, we'll go like that with 3 wide right there then. Or no. Right there we'll do 3 wide. And then they can spread out to here and then get sucked away. Yeah, there we go. Let me mark this like that. Boom. Okay, there we go. When you pause for 30 seconds between words, oh, whatever. Are we out of sweet pod seeds? Sweet pod seeds. We have 6. Are they just not planting them? Oh, are our dwarves still off duty? They are. Okay, you guys go back on duty then. There we go. Well, they got a good couple months off then, at least. Dude's going crazy. We have a bunch of doors. Maybe build door. We have 10 doors. Oh, let's make more doors then. Make rock door. Probably make like 20. BFB, make a bed. We have 5, 9, 16, 17. Probably do like 10 more beds. Just do 20. It's fine. BFN. How many cabinets do we have? 14. Can do another 16. Yeah. So yeah, right. Yeah, I'm sure autogen is subtitle. No, you don't need to make subtitles. That's not worth it at all. That is not worth it at all. That'd be a massive time consumer. Whatever. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about that. That sounds agonizing. And really the things I need made that would be actually help would be like Like, I think the things that help the most would be doing like clips, like very short clips I can put up as shorts on YouTube, and then yeah, like shorter like story kind of things. Something like, because I don't know what the heck you're saying. Yeah, that happens a lot. Exactly, like I was saying, I need to speak more clearly overall. Big time. Big time. Okay, we got the lever. They pulled it, right? Did they build it? Pull lever. Do now. Pulled lever. Nice. Lever's pulled. And it closed. Awesome. Pull lever again. Do now. Daughters came home from school today and said someone told the tooth fairy wasn't real, so I said, so it was decided. Oh no, Skydew. Yeah, beat the kid. Right. Yeah, that and the whole Santa thing is kind of like, oh god. A little worried about that. Yeah, to talk kind of quietly. Tooth fairy is totally real. Exactly. Exactly. I mean, here's the thing. Here's the thing. You put a tooth under your pillow and you get money. Why complain? Of course, Dan. Of course. Of course. What am I doing? Those are good. I need to get rid of these. Oh no, I can use those grates actually. Okay, cool. We have a new use for the grates. I'm gonna go down here. Where's that entrance? Right here. So. So I'll probably go over here and make a staircase up. Just temporarily. Like that. And then dig. Oh, one more. That. Dig across here. Then we can do a, oh, that can be lower priority though. 6 is fine, yeah. Then we can build the floor grates out here. And then I'll wall this back off. Yeah. Nothing for my wisdom teeth I had pulled out all one time. True, true. And you had to pay someone hundreds, if not $1,000+ to do that. Oh, if you're hovering over one of these notifications on the side and you hit escape on your keyboard, that clears it. I did not know that. That's interesting. Okay. Interesting. Okay. They're going good. Let's keep on going with this. No, we're not going to dig that out yet. No, we're fine. Let's get our bedrooms checked out. Sweet. We're going to make sure we dump that stone. And that stone. Dump all that. Get our bedrooms nice and clean. Awesome. Petition, what do you want? The euphoric boots now. Alright, the door. We'll start upstairs with the closer ones. Build beds. And then BFN, build our cabinets. And BFH for chest. I need to make more chests too. How many chests do I have currently? 5. Okay, definitely need more chests, yeah. Definitely more chests. So, rock coffers. Make 20 of those. There you go. Taco, welcome. How you doing? When you lose, wasn't be required to be with the tooth fairy. My god. Nice, nice. Alright, doors, here we go. And not very many, huh? Not very many. I can at least place all the beds down. Most of them, at least. Most of them. Stuff. Skydew, you are still alive. You are our... Who are you? You are a trader. Yeah, you are in here. You are in here and doing trading stuff. You're a very good negotiator, apparently, which is sweet. Works out very well for us. Forspoken is not only looking like we are just spending $70. Really? Oh man. Yeah, the whole $70 thing for new games is interesting. It makes, I mean, obviously inflation stuff makes sense, but like, it's tough to justify when you get games like Forspoken, which look just absolutely really bad. Right, Skydo, yeah. Right. That'd be nice. Cool. Let that go. Oh, that was fast. Okay, cool. Sweet. Floor grates. Build floor grates. Have to do them 2 at a time. How many do I have total? I've got 4 left. Okay. I can do 1, 2 there. They might go to the sides. I might need to actually make a couple more. Oh, that's fine. We can do... That's fine. We'll figure it out. Real negotiator, yeah. Yeah. They're grabbing that limestone for quantum stockpiles, which is sweet. Yes, Bach, it is a waterfall. We have 2 waterfalls currently. If we go up over here, it first bit here goes down about 5 Z levels and has a nice waterfall. Is that a duck? Did the duck just fall in the waterfall? It's literally floating here above the air. How? It has not fallen down yet. It's not actually... It's literally in open space, not even in the water. Okay, anyway, yeah, waterfall there. Goes across this way. And then there's a second waterfall here. It's really freaking sweet. It is from World Gen. World generated waterfall. I didn't actually make it. I just embarked here. Labrador, welcome. How you doing? How's it going? Done Lost Legacy. Nice. Hope you enjoy it. But yeah, the cool thing is our river here forks to the north. And then up here, we actually have a naturally constructed road and bridge. That was, again, came with the World Gen, which is sweet. Apparently it's hard up to stay swimming. I guess so. That poor duck. Poor duck. Ducks can fly. You can fly. Yeah, but can they hover over a waterfall? I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, it's a crazy embark Bach. I have a link to it in our Discord server. Pinned in the Dwarf channel if anyone wants to download this world. It is pretty sweet. Bed. What's blocking the bed? Oh, a rock. Guys, come get the rock. Okay, we could do... How's AC Valhalla still $6 in Steam? Yikes, yeah, that is pretty bad. That's pretty bad, yeah. Wait, what? Build wall. Where did our shale blocks go? Shale blocks. Why can't I search it? What? Shale blocks right here. I can't. Shale. Oh, now it's showing it. I had to expand it? What? It wasn't showing anything earlier. That's weird. Okay. I'm confused, but I deal with the birds. Crossbows? Probably. Do you have a bunch of like Kias stealing your gear? Oh, it's just released on Steam. Yeah, gotcha. Gotcha. That makes sense then. Alright. Keep on moving. Why are you so upset? Why are you angry? Binary? Why are you mad? Actually, who's upset currently? We've got 3 dwarves. A dwarven child. Spear Binary and Days of Doom. Archer squads, hunters, and hunt only. Yeah, that too. That too. Should we create more bedrooms? Done. And bedrooms. Oh. Bedrooms. Done. Nice. Okay, and then down is the level here. We've got doors. They're slowly but surely moving along. Done there. And down here, bedroom, multi. Go. Sweet. Okay. They're doing it. Giant birds, they beat up people's and bring up higher trees thing. Yeah, sometimes, yeah. I haven't had it happen yet like that for me in the Steam release, but it is certainly possible, yes. Dwarves getting stuck in trees in general is quite an annoying issue. It's a door. I got that right. Okay. Yo, Dig, welcome. How you doing? How's it going? Yeah, we got this double waterfall embark. It's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Oh, cool. They're doing this. All right. Build, construction, floor grate. Oh yeah, you can't do it there. We actually have to have it. Interesting. Okay. It has to connect to a wall or a floor. That's fine. We can just have it like this. Yeah. See how it goes. Right, as usual. Yeah, there was a bug. So there's a new feature in the Steam release called like agitation or whatever. You can do things that agitate the wildlife. So if you, for example, would chop down trees, hunt animals like that agitates the wildlife, makes animals attack you. Well, there apparently fishing was flagged as an agitation producing source, whatever. So if you would just have a dwarf just fishing there constantly, that would be increasing the agitation, and you just get like animals attacking like crazy, which is kind of funny. What are you kids doing? Why are you guys just playing right there by the water? Is that a frog? It is cute. Toad. Okay, that's a little odd. I want to build walls there. Can you move real quick, kids? Maybe? No? Okay. Oh wait, what am I doing? Blocks. Cancel and cancel. Do build wall here. We can do shale blocks. That's a lot quicker. Wiped out and embark by giant parakeets. Yeah. Some are very vicious, yes. Yeah, effective dig, basically the way to make Mark Starves work is to create a new squad and specify, so when you're creating it, specify it to be an archery outfit and never change the outfit after that. And then pump out a ton of bolts. Well, you want metal bolts for actual combat, but crossbow guys just try to smash the birds. That's the issue too. They don't like to use their ammo, so they like to just melee them for some very silly reason. I don't know why. Dwarves are weird. But it is very finicky, yeah. Mess with the bolts. Yep. Unfortunately. You're not wrong at all. My solution is just make a lot of bolts. Like just a massive excess of bolts. Or just don't use them at all. I'm not using mark dwarves in most of my forts. But I think my next fort, I'm going to do my above ground fort. And we're going to have a lot of mark dwarves. Monitoring like towers and stuff. So that'll be interesting. Be very interesting. What are you making? Oh, door. Okay, cool. His hunters have time to train archery. Right, yeah, that's you. But we've got a lot of our furniture, so can we finish these off? Rev Brown, good to see you. How's it going? How you doing? Build door. Build bed. Resume construction of that bed. Build cabinets. Build coffers. Make sure we do meeting area, or not meeting area. Bedrooms. Multi-zoned. Done. Sweet. And doors. New zones. Done. And then our furniture. Awesome. And chests. Or coffer, I should say. Need more coffers. Okay, there we go. Question, how do you grow the drinks numbers as the fort grows population? Initial farm methods. Yeah, Kral's welcome. How's it going, by the way? Yeah, so one of the main things is one of the new changes in the Steam release is making farm plots in just regular dirt. If you click on it, you'll see it says poor soil. It produces a lot. I don't know what the actual quantity is. It's less efficient to plant them in there. So if you have access to the caverns, you can farm in the caverns or some sort of fungus soil. It's better. Above ground farming, I think, seems to work fine though. Yeah. So if you have above ground plots, seem to work fine too. You can also gather plants and brew those. Others, yeah, just build a really big plump helmet farm plot, and constantly be brewing plump helmets and planting them. Make sure you have multiple brewers, make sure you have multiple stills, make sure you have multiple farmer or planters. Goth, welcome, how you doing? I like to just channel down to let the sunlight hit the lower levels. That works too, yeah. Unless you're in a mountain biome. Right, Sift, I didn't know that either, actually. So Sift found out if you're in a mountain biome, you can't do any above ground farming. Which I guess I don't really do above ground farming much, so that's probably why I wouldn't know, but yeah. Austin, welcome back, how you doing? Explains why my food supply goes crazy. Yeah, once my cavern spores spread out, yep. Same method, just better, lower level soil type cavern. Yep, exactly, Crawls, yep. And more stills, more planters, more... Basically, more of everything helps, too. Doesn't hurt to have extras. Yeah, bigger farm... You could do just a lot bigger farm plots. Make sure you have multiple stills, multiple brewers, multiple planters. Make sure lots of extra barrels as well. Since you need the barrels to store your... They need barrels to brew the alcohol, of course. There we go. More doors, better farmers, create more plants, yeah. Yeah, Goth, it is nice. Muddy stone is good. Oh, is it? Okay, yeah, so if you have stone, you can also make like a pond and pour some water over it. That works too, yeah. Dedicated farmers help, they do. Having a dedicated planters, they're a lot faster and they're more efficient as well. They have a better harvest. You don't have to have, these guys don't have to harvest it. They just have to be the ones planting it. You can go to your standing orders here and have anybody can harvest. Where is it? Everybody harvests, which is a default setting. But the people actually planting the seeds, you want to have higher skilled if possible. So I usually restrict it to like 1 or 2 dwarves. It's usually good. Let me dump these real quick. Look at our place here just got cleared out. Our entire tavern just empty almost. Oh, let me fix my conditional job order too. I don't have one yet. Wait. Oh, brew drink. Yeah. Let's change that condition. If we have less than 100. Oh, I did do that. Okay. I'm gonna say less than 150. Then do more. Yeah. There we go. All right. I'm gonna get some water really quick though, and then we'll continue digging this out. We'll do a bridge across there. Actually, I'll probably do the bridge now too. I'll probably duo drawbridge. I'm not sure if we're actually going to link it up. But yeah, let's go ahead and dig that. Yeah. Okay then, so build bridge. I'll do a bridge just in case. Or drawbridge, yeah. Oh, not close material. Specify material. Oh god. Earbuds too far in my ear. Specify material like that. We're going to have it made out of shale blocks. It's just fine. We'll hook it up with a lever just as a backup, just in case. Using my zinc for floor tiles. Oh, really? Interesting. New fort, mountainous saltwater biome. Got near the river and went 30 levels down. Still no coker lignite. Oh no. Oh, that's unfortunate, yeah. Not having fuel or not having flux just sucks. Right. More so not having fuel. Not having flux, you can kind of, just not have steel, I guess, whatever. But man, not having fuel is awful. Just awful. But yeah, I'm gonna need some water real quick. I will be right back in just a moment here. Be right back.
I'm really feeling it.
Okay, sorry about that. Yes, Dan is very, very fast. Always hating Nathan. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Lord, my fort shall be that they're the sworn enemies of the ancient forgotten beast, the evil Lorax, and all trees not ever somebody hack. Oh my god. Iron really that much worse than steel? Whole steel squad is in full iron. Not really. I mean, it's the biggest thing is having steel armor. Is a lot harder for enemies' weapons to pierce. And then same thing, your steel weapons pierce armor a lot better, since typically your enemies won't have steel armor. But it's not like having highly skilled dwarves is more important, of course, but that's of course harder to train. Whereas you can mass produce steel armor. But yeah, it definitely helps a lot, quite a bit. My heater on me some more, it's cold. Okay. We need to dig this out, so let's keep on moving with that. So someone's gonna build that bridge, hopefully soon. How about down here? Did we get that fixed up yet? Unsuspend that. The mayor strippers has mandated construction of what? You just make a bin. Oh, okay. Make one wooden bin, please. Mandates are so weird. So they, you know, our mayor's like, hey, we need to make a bin or else I'm gonna get really angry. It's like, what? Huh? Okay. Sure, we can make a bin, but why? I just really love bins. Make sure you set up some more of these 1x1 tombs. There you go. Okay. Those are good. They're training. Awesome. I'm really surprised we haven't gotten raided yet or sieged yet. It's very odd. Metal Gear Solid, nice. Migrants have arrived. Ooh, okay. I'm curious how many we're gonna get. Interesting. Soul Diver, welcome. How you doing? How's it going? How are things? Getting a legendary, yeah, is much more important. Yep, definitely. Recall if steel / plate mail better versus candy / plate mail. Candy's better for plate, steel for mail. I don't know what that actually. Not really. I don't know. Yeah, no idea. Saying hi. I appreciate it, Soul Diver. Really appreciate it. Hi. Hope you're doing well. And since I haven't given the spiel for quite a while, we are trying to get partnered on Twitch. We're super close. I've applied once and they denied it and said that they want to, which apparently happens the first few times you apply, and they say, hey, we want to make sure you can sustain your growth, so try again in a couple of weeks. You want to make sure you keep your numbers up. So really appreciate anyone sticking around, keeping the tab open for me, or lurking, or hanging out and chatting. Really means a lot. Really helps a lot. So thank you. Also, we do have a Discord link right there if you want to join that. Dwarf channels, all that kind of stuff. Ask away. And then YouTube as well. I've been putting my archived videos over there and clips and stuff. So yes. All right. Done self-promoting stuff. Back to the game. We need to wait. Ended a mandate. Oh, because we finished it. Yeah. Our mayor still doesn't have great rooms. We should really see. Do I carve bigger rooms? Do I give him some more furniture? Like, these can't be too far off from what he needs, right? We could maybe add in like a statue to each room. Furniture is not as good nowadays. Dan, I just noticed you pinned the message. I could deconstruct and build. I could mine out the walls and dig. Or I could build floors, I guess. If I build a constructed floor, that might help a little more. Stage Drive is welcome. How you doing? How you been? Oh, my game is muted. When did I do that? I muted my game, apparently. That is weird. We've got everyone back on training, right? Sweet. Yep. Okay. I love one thing I love about having most stuff on like 1Z level. It looks so much more busy in the fort. See, like, you know, big groups of dwarves are running through the halls. I like it. Sigun Bolt Sneaked. Would you like to be a citizen? Ooh, yeah. Who's that one? Bolt Sneaked. Oh, migrants. We got migrants. Forgot about that. Oh God, we got a lot of migrants. Wait. Well, first off, Sigun Bolt Streaked is, I'm sure, a bard. I don't know which one it is. Dan? No. Nope. Number 3, James. No. I don't know which one it is. Sponge traded. Whatever. Yeah, you can be a citizen. Weird. Long hallways with smooth walls and Yeah. FPS isn't like it. Yeah, it's fair. It's fair. Dig. What kind of? Actually, we have a bunch of peasants, but we should have a lot of migrants, so we can check out what they want or what they brought us. What's your average CPU temp? I have no idea. What is your average CPU temp, John? Be whatever. Okay, sounds good. Let me do a save here. Double waterfall 2, in case we crash. And then I will open up the dwarf therapist and see what kind of dwarves we got, how many we got, and what they're up to. And then name them. Or at least name a few of them. And I can name more of them off streams. That does take kind of a while. $18. Wow. We actually got some military dwarves? Wow. Who's Astesh? Sweet. That's awesome. They killed 5 humans. So, Sword Dwarf. Awesome. Sword. Name me. We got a Spear Dwarf, which is good. We need Spear Dwarfs. Yeah, I can do in here. My CPU temp is currently I thought it told me in here, doesn't it? Does not say. I think I have a thing that shows up at other. Teleproduced last night. If you hunter going, cook immediately used it. Yeah. Yep, you gotta disable that. You can go into your hit Y or whatever, go to your kitchen menu here and go to meat, and then wherever it says tallow here, make sure you turn off cooking. So I have pig tallow, you turn off the cooking, and they won't cook your tallow anymore. Meal's good, yeah, hopefully. Anytime you butcher an animal, you have to go and do that, a new animal, then turn off cooking for the tallow. Okay, Spear Dwarf. Deucem, here's another Spear Dwarf. Sweet. You have 1 point Hammer Dwarf. Sure, why not? Good enough for me. And you have no specific weapon, but you could be a recruit. I think we'll do another Spear Dwarf. We could use more Spear Dwarfs. Yeah. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more dwarves for our squad. Sweet. If anyone would like a military dwarf, wait, Glub 2, I think you're in this one already. Yeah, Glub, you are a rock crafter. Effective dig, you're not in the squad. So if anyone wants a dwarf in the squad, we currently have 5 military dwarves, a hammer dwarf, spear dwarf, or 3 spear dwarves, and a sword dwarf. We also have a bunch of random peasants who will probably be peasants. Here's a miner. We also have a miner. Austin Cool, your dwarf is still alive. Yes. Yes, indeed. The rest are all peasants. We're going to go with this. Peasant. Name me. I think I can actually do this to all of them, can't I? Can I set nickname on all of them? Ooh, look at that. See, look how much easier this is with spreadsheets. The power of spreadsheets. Be pretty sure to turn on mining for this miner. Lovely. Cool. Okay. El Bolio, what do you want? What kind of dwarf? Anyone else want a specific dwarf? Effective dig. We'll give you the miner since you're effective dig. That makes sense to me. Right? Right? I think so. Dealer's choice. Do you want military or non-military? El Bolio. Let's see. Minor. Where'd it go? Okay. Minor. Effective. Dig. Sweet. And military. I will give you a hammer dwarf. Hammer. El Folio. There we go. Beautiful. Peter gun. Any specific dwarf? We currently have a few military dwarves. Basically military, non-military. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Glub. That's right. Yeah. It is working out. Thank you. Thank you. I'll reject and give your points back. Military's fine. All right, Peter gun. We will give you a how about a spear dwarf? Got a few spear dwarves, so spear dwarf it is. Peter gun RS. Is that short for RuneScape? I might have asked that before already. I can't remember. Peter Fun. Whoops. Peter Gun. RS. There you go. Okay. Sweet. Let me actually make sure we name. Make sure they're all double named first. Like this one's not. Spear Fish Sauce is not double named. Smooth Sailing also need a double name. Old Call of Duty Clan Rising Storm. Ah, gotcha. Peter Gunners. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that works. There we go. Got a little story to it then too. Nice. Good enough. Okay. Sweet. We will assign the squad. Actually, I'll do it from therapist because assigning the squads is a pain in the butt. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right click, add to squad, the brass belts. Done. Back in game here. Pause and pause. Look at our squad. We've got all of them. Sweet. We're going to equip. We're going to equip them weapons. You need a hammer. Material silver. Confirm. You need a spear. Need another spear. You need another spear. And you need a sword. Okay. Do I have a sword? How's everyone doing for equipment? Who's missing stuff? Only the new squad. Awesome. Is missing stuff. Cool. We have a pair of gloves apparently missing there, but that's alright. So I have to go out and make a few of these weapons, I think. They're a little... Yeah, so we need a hammer. Make a hammer. Silver warhammer. Make one. Go ahead and just make all of them. Make steel spears. Make 3. And a steel short sword. 1. Good enough. Go. Claiborne, welcome. How's it going? How you doing? It looks so confusing navigating menu stuff. It's really not. It's not that bad. I use keyboard shortcuts because my brain is trained to use keyboard shortcuts from old Dwarf Fortress, but there's all buttons down here. You'll learn them pretty quick. They're really not that bad. Oh, sweet. They're digging. Okay, cool. We're gonna make sure we keep. We convert these into real dig mans. Nice. There we go. And up here is a well. Not all of these ones though. I'm actually going to... No, it's fine. Yeah. Need to eventually have a walkway over here, but for now... probably dig like this. And I might actually channel this one just so I can get down there. So dig along there, channel there, puts a hole there. Yeah, then I can build up my floodgates or drawbridges, whatever there. And then we'll go across. I'm probably gonna do actually just to make this a little bit easier here. Erase that one, that's not needed. We can then convert these from blueprints into... This one's fine. Do not dig that one though. That's the important one. Do not do that. That would not be good. Okay, that. These ones. Okay, there we go. Now we got it. Okay. Anywho. Chilling, winding down with a bit of before bed as you do. Nice, nice. How goes the fort? It is going well. I'm doing pretty well too. A little tired, but not too bad. Press them to do something. I didn't even see them really. Wait for what? I played this game so many times in the past. New UI is so helpful. It really is, yeah. Still some issues, but it's much, much easier. Yeah, it's on. I mean, it's on a sale right now, which is pretty freaking crazy that they even discounted it at all. I would highly recommend it, but I'm also heavily biased. I love this game. There we go. Sweet. Mayor Strippers wants us to build what now? What now? Another bin. There we go. Go ahead. Wait. You didn't want to build a wall. Which wall? I already canceled it too, unfortunately. Okay, that one's good. I think we're fine. Yeah. Please don't flood yourself. Please don't get flooded in there. Please don't do it. It's not worth it. They're going down. Sweet. Why are you not digging this? Oh, you are. Okay, there's some progress. Okay, that's fine then. That's fine. Alright, Warhammer's done. Sweet. They should go and equip their new weapons pretty soon. Yep, nice. Okay, cool. There we go. Only a little tired. Should pace right. To sunlight, yeah. Yep. One more turn. It's... Yeah, it's pretty bad. I've been staying up frequently, like almost till like 2 a.m. And it's like, that's not good for me. It's really not good. So you have to be up, you know, 6:30ish for kids, you know, for work and kids to school. Yeah. Is that a... Okay. Scuffle Embraced? Okay. Interesting name. You're a Lord Consort. You've got like nothing going on. Okay. That'd be a no. Focus going to loot. If focus going to cause work stoppage strike, I think it needs more very clear on strike mod. What do you mean? Exactly, Claiborne. Guess seems fishy to me. Which one? Oh, hold on a sec. Who brought... Oh. Did someone bring a... Oh. Sigun Bolt Sneaks. Family heirloom. Did someone bring 2 artifacts? Sigun Bolt Sneak. Who's Sigun? So we have someone here named Sigun Bolt Sneak. They apparently brought 2 frickin'... Family heirlooms. What is that again? Monamberdan. No. Unless they own them, they're just from off-site then. Yeah, they have a mace and a warhammer. Maz, welcome. How you doing? Said on sales stream, found a business I'm going to hire only to have players. Love challenge, not afraid to... Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Pretty solid foundation there. Brew from fruit on repeat. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Might also go berserk and bite you to death. True. True. 16 people just not doing anything and decide to check the focus and therapist and reds and unfocused. Oh. I think the unfocused thing just means they're getting stressed. Beer might need to be involved. True. Also true. That would be for the best. Peter Gunn, you've been possessed. Oh. What is Peter Gunn gonna make? What are you claiming first off? You are claiming ooh, a metalsmith forge. Okay, okay. This might be some good actually. You're grabbing some, what do you got? You've got some rough gems. Legendary armor, it should be armor. Some jet blocks, okay. Interesting. Some bauxite. You grabbed it from the furthest way down there and not from the stockpile. Great. Lovely. Forbid, yeah, we could forbid all of our. It's not a bad idea actually. We forbid all non-steel. Right? What else do we have currently? I could forbid this whole stack and then just allow some items. That's, what do you think? Only allow steel? I don't think I have anything better than steel really for armor. Fishy guy he rejected. Spy. Could be. Could be. Is platinum armor good? I know platinum blunt weapons are good. Do we want to allow platinum bars? Or no? Valuable for sure, yeah. And Balvlint, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Go right. No worries, dude. Have a good night. Get some good sleep. Good luck with the appointment. Let me know how it goes. For sure. That makes you slow, but it's good armor. It'd be just kind of cool having platinum armor. Yeah, killer. Get some good sleep, dude. Catch you later. Oops. Should we only allow platinum? I think we'll only do platinum. Yeah. Steel, platinum. Okay, we can do that. We'll do 1 bar of steel, and then the rest platinum. So it's a mix of the two, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, there we go. Cool. A tan hides. Yeah, yep. A nice sandal. There we go. Lovely. Where do you go? Here you are. Oh, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna save real quick. There we go. That's a plan. That's a plan. Sorry, I'm chewing on some crackers in between talking because I'm hungry. But I mean, they might just have to hear me chomping on them. You got steel. Okay. Weird. Edzul, a tier 102 copper coins. What is that? Got some crazy coins apparently. We got a steel bar, rough brown jaspers, jet blocks, bauxite, applewood logs, and leather. What do you guys think it's going to be? What do you think? Get your bets in. Not bets really, but get your guesses in. It's not great maths, but it'd be kind of cool to have platinum armor. Hatch cover, helm, high boots. Our civ actually doesn't know how to make, our civilization actually doesn't know how to make high boots. Or our faction, I should say. We can only make low boots. Currently. Yeah, I don't need that, Austin. On this fort, I don't have any mods. Actually, I have the no Aquifer mod. That's about it. Clownodev's Dry Mines mod, which is fantastic. What's Peacock doing? Oh, it's actually Peter Gun's Peacock. Peter Gun, you even have your own personal Peacock. Coins you were forced to make last night. Oh, that's right, because of the mandate. That's right. God. Thanks for the reminder. I should probably go like this too. This one. So that way water will rush in through here and then go on there. Actually, honestly, even like that should be good. Flood the water in really fast. Yeah. I could probably build a... oh, not yet, yeah. Here I need to build a bridge. It's probably our best route. Oh, I have to do it the other way? You can't do floodgates like that, can you? BC bridge. There we go. Raise left. Yep, cool. Awesome. Oh, wait, no. Material. Build bridge. Specify material. Like that. And changes the direction. I'm getting tired. Oh, it is already that way. Got it. Jet's fine. There we go. True, Zujul. True. That's actually a really good point. That actually could be it. You might have it here. Maybe. Oh, let's get one miner. This is taking forever because they keep flipping who's miner. So, turn mining off for everybody except for a miner fringy, legendary miner. Alright, so that one. Fringy. Yeah, here we go. Okay, now it's gonna stop flipping between different dwarves and just pick only Fringy to dig this out. Like everything I mess with, you can add a stoneworker. Yeah, right. Yeah, there's some really cool ones, Austin. Some really cool ones you can do. They made a jagged steel greaves. Ooh. Ooh, hold on a second here. Matam Bomrek Etis. It's a jagged steel. What is jagged steel? Jagged steel greaves. It's encircled with bands of sea lamprey leather. Object menaces with spikes of jet and bauxite. On the item is an image of dwarves in steel. The dwarves are traveling. Artwork relates to the foundation of the Rockmachines, our fort, by the Gates of Right in early 100. In the item is an image of Bent Speak the Whip of Blowing the jagged steel greaves in brown jasper. On the item is an image of long yam plants in applewood. So there's an image of dwarves traveling, and there's an image of the greaves themselves. There's an image of the greaves on the greaves, and there's an image of a long yam plants. What? So we're gonna give that to our military commander, Kilroy, for sure. So if I go into edit Kilroy, we're gonna edit this. We're gonna remove your steel greaves. I'm gonna say new legwear, specific pants, Matam Bomrek Etis. And we're gonna follow Kilroy, make sure he actually gets his gear on. Go. Should have it. Sniper, welcome. How you doing? I have you got a monarch at 35 population. Good luck. Dig out big bedrooms for him. And yeah. Assign like every single dwarf to be a miner. Dig out really big bedrooms, or 4 really big rooms for him. For the bedroom, office, dining room, and tomb. And get all the furniture they need. Get them happy right away. Yeah, look at that. They got... Wait, where is it? Oh, someone's hauling it, probably. Now he's gonna grab it. Okay. Waiting for my interview exam to start. Oh, interesting. Look at that. Oh, 16,000 dwarf bucks. That's how much it costs too. That's crazy. Crazy. Yeah, might as well do it. Or no. Another mandate. What do you want? Short swords. How many bars do we have? How many bards? Bars. I have a lot of iron. We could just make iron short swords and not use them. Because I have a lot of steel. I don't have a ton of steel. I don't really need that many short swords. Not a good idea for me to be here because I can be called in a second. But yeah, sounds good. Sniper, good luck with your interview exam. And yeah. And good luck with your monarch as well. I need to unforbid everything here now. Okay. Do we want to do... Where do we go? Let's move along there. What was I gonna do? I lost train of thought now. Oh, you need 3 short swords. I'll probably make them out of steel. Why not? If he keeps asking for short swords, I'll probably not do all of them steel in, but I can do some at least. Petition. Cecily SD Confines. What? Human poet. Oh, okay. There, it's gonna be a no. Sorry. Ignis. Hey, how's it going? Welcome. Hope you're doing swell. I could probably do actually this as well. We'll extend this over to here. We'll have a bridge here as well to lock that off eventually. A hill titan just ate my fort. Oh, lovely. Hill titan spider. Great, what a way to go. What a way to go. It's early summer now. Lovely. Web shooter, oof. I'm gonna, this sounds like a slouch. Stretch for a sec. All this goes. I should probably stand up too. I'm getting tired. Web shooters are just awful. They really are. They suck. I've been fortunate to not get one. I got one that was really easy because they didn't shoot the webs for some reason. Yeah, I think one of our ones, I think in Basement Gang, our cavern fort, I think we got a web shooting Forgotten Beast, but it didn't shoot webs and we killed it. I don't know why it didn't shoot webs, but it just didn't, and I'm not going to complain, but it's a little weird. A little weird. Traps, wait, traps like and skis. Oh, guys, it's time. It's time. It's time. Everybody get to the burrow. Everybody get off training. Go! Everyone pile on in. Festival, welcome. How you doing? Oh. Well, that changes the tune a little bit. Freaking goblins interrupt drinking industry. How dare they? Those jerks. Alright, we gotta get our guys back too. Of course, I pulled all my squads off here too. You guys ready? Nude Pantaloons, welcome. How you doing? To crash in the party. We are gonna get rid of these pesty little goblins. Where are they? See, here's what I'm worried about. When they do eventually come and actually raid us for real, they come from not the directions I want them to. Oh, it's just that many? Yeah. Alright, we get all of our guys. Wait. Oh god. Oh, this is actually really bad timing though. We took everyone off the military. I think they went to go drop off their gear and stuff. This might be bad. Kid, get inside. Yeah, what are you doing? Don't go out here. Might be really bad timing. Oh, kid, you need to get back inside. And the snatchers, yeah. Alright, kid's gonna get snatched. Holsky, you're gonna get kidnapped, I think. If you'd listen to the frickin' burrow, you'd be inside and safe, but... Oh, you ran away. Oh, wow. Okay, and our military came out. Okay, awesome. Military, get outside now. We need to just... We can't wait around. Yeah. Kill. Squares. No, just these ones. Confirm. Go. Oh, crunch. Oh, man. Oh, you kill the freaking llamas? Oh, you jerks. Oh. Guys, get over here. And crunch. Crunch. Wow. Crunch. They're just condensing the one? They did. Why are they on one tile? Why is everybody condensing one tile? Are they fighting? Oh, they were fighting something. Wow, holy crap. Okay. Is that it? A goblin thief. They're gonna leave the map, aren't they? Yeah. We can't get them in time. Oh, maybe we can. Alright, fine. Go get him, guys. Might be able to get him. Yeah. Oh, wow. Crunch. Okay. That's easy. All right. Back to work. Back to training. Good job, everyone. We lost no kids. We lost maybe an animal or two. Not bad. Not bad. I'm definitely going to go into here, settings, difficulty, and turn up enemies to hard. That was a puny raid. Increasing the difficulty there does make the raids bigger, so we definitely want that. Let's see. Kind of Pac-Man chip. Yeah, it's interesting. It's something different. I'm trying to make just weird stuff. Forget for turning pop requirements for monsters down to 0. Oh yeah. Oh geez, man. Yeah, that's crazy. Interrupted the bridge and they died. Bridge is ASAP. Yes, man. That's for sure. Bash him. We did. Who actually got the kills on that? We'll also get the finishing blows. So, and the Goblin Thief. Oh, the dog actually latched onto its head and shook it around. Wow. Okay. Next up, we got a Goblin Thief. This one. Inside B hacks the Goblin Thief in the head with a steel battle axe. Severed part sails off an orc. So, decapitation. We got a Goblin Crossbowman. Last attack was Recruit Holsky. Wait, Holsky as a kid and military dwarf? Interesting. The Recruit Holsky hacks the Goblin Crossbowman in the head with a battle axe and cuts that off. Okay. Lovely. Goblin Bowman. Axe Days of Doom cuts off the head with a battle axe. Another Goblin Bowman. Spear Dwarf strikes the Goblin Bowman in the left upper arm and somehow died from that. Interesting. Okay. Another Goblin Bowman. This one was a Sword Dwarf Smooth Sailing, stabbed him in the head and their head came off. Lovely. And I think wait, Elf Crossbowman's fighting. Oh, there's an elf as well. Spear Dwarf Saggy Jello stabbed the Elf Crossbowman in the head. Fractured the skull, tearing the brain. Lovely. Goblin Bowman. Spear Austin Coolston stabbed the Goblin Bowman in the head with a steel spear, tearing the muscle, fracturing the skull, and tearing the brain. Nice. Any more? It looks to be everyone. Good job, everyone. Good job, everyone. Let's go. Yeah. Good job, everyone. We did it. And while we're doing random stuff, we're going to milk and shear on repeat. Nice. Okay. Yes, we have difficulty increased to hard now because that was way too easy. Way too easy. Okay. Alright, what's everyone doing? Everyone's gonna go pile out to the surface and grab some stuff, I'm sure. It's fine. Take care of the corpses, I'm guessing. We lost no dwarves too, which is very exciting. Not a single dwarf was lost in that fight. Beautiful. Beautiful. Drinks are getting a little on the low side. Okay, get some of those going.
I'm really feeling
probably
it.
add another fine meal on repeat. There we go. Orchimedes, thanks for the follow. Welcome. How you doing? How's it going? Sweet. Okay, so this is going to be river intake. Yeah, river intake. I'll call it bridge. That way I know which one it is. The battle caused some dwarves to get unhappy. I don't think so. Oh, maybe actually. Maybe you're right. Spear Name Me is upset. Why? That's one of our brand new migrants too. Not sure why they're upset. They are. Hooray. Hooray indeed. Where are you going? You're gonna clean yourself in the water right here? Oh. Okay. Now where are you going? You going to a pond all the way over there. What? Why? Okay. What squad are you in? So we have 2 dwarves that are upset. You are in the brass belts. What are you in? Brass belts. And brass belts. Okay, so brass belts, we're going to take you off training for a bit here. You guys can kind of just go take a break and do stuff different. So they're not very happy. The Tender Gorges wants to reside. No. No. Not going to happen. Okay, let's talk about their weapons. They got their weapons correct now. This is good. Okay, alright, let's go back to digging out the water stuff. Just looking pretty good overall. Oh yeah, okay, so build another drawbridge. This one raised to the right. Select material. And we will do our blocks again. Shale blocks, yes. This is water intake. Okay. Human caravan has arrived, and our mayor Strippers has been re-elected. Cool. I guess we should probably move some stuff over here then. Do I have many gems yet? Oh, a fair amount. Okay. Let's check all these real quick. Oops, that, and then we should have a bunch of rock crafts as well. Although I'm not sure how many we're actually gonna sell for these guys, but wait, don't I? Maybe not. Well, bring all the gems over at least. And then we're gonna have these guys pumping out gems. Repeat, do now. Like right now. Petition, Staleth Dressed Fortune wants to be a full-time citizen. Or whatever. No, nothing, okay. That is a nope. Well, that sucks. We, our drinking industry song was interrupted. It's jerks. Alright, that part's good. That part's good. So we can... I think I'll just leave this open the whole time. It'll... Oh, wait, no. Yeah, because we'll let it drain whenever on. So we need to build another bridge here. Like that. Migrants have arrived. Lovely. Oh, we didn't even... Oh, yeah, we did assign them. We're good. Shale blocks. Sweet. Alright, this is going to be... Anyways, I would say... Trap... Bait. This is what baits them into our fort, actually. That's like a last case. If we need to pull this lever, we need to pull like ASAP. So we're gonna have our main gate lever, which will be let's see. The main gate's right there. Okay, so we'll pull that lever. They can no longer get into our base. That's blocked off. They're going to come, which means they're going to come this way. I'm going to have a one right there called river intake, which will actually pull the water into us. Let's go ahead and make a lever for that. Build machines lever. And over here as well, make another one. Probably make 3 on that side and then 2 on that side. 1 for water intake, 1 for the water drain. Right? Yeah, I think so. Yep, so that'll be the drain for the water. And then we have our water intake right there. So 2 on that side. For this one we've got our main gate. We've got our... We could do this drawbridge as well. I think about that happen. So I can actually I could put one here and lock them in this area. No, that we lose the water, never mind. But we have this one, which is really important. So that's trap bait, which we want to eventually lock, and then we can release the water in. So trap bait. Trap bait lever. Oops. We're gonna. Oh, we can't link lever. It's not built. Okay. Here we'll call this one water intake. And water drain lever. Should put the word lever in there. Oh my gosh. Not type, lever. We're gonna link a lever. Right there. Water intake lever. Okay. A Bard Pickles is constructing the bridge, I guess. Okay, interesting. I actually stand up for a bit too. Wake myself a little bit. While we wait for them to take forever to build it. I should have actually built it out of the rocks that they're right next to them. Oh well. So we got 9 migrants. Not bad. Got a blacksmith. Wow, almost legendary. I might actually, yeah. Okay, blacksmith. Yo! Artist, welcome. Yes, Expedition Therapist right there is a link for it. It is a pre-release. It's been up for a couple weeks now, but I would be, of course, cautious. Just so you remember, it's not a full release yet. Is that the news yet? Oh, there's a test 2. When did this come out? Yesterday. Okay, well, there's a test 2. Well, the one I linked is the one I'm using right now, but this is actually test 2 as well. Yeah, just be mindful. It is not, it is pre-release, so it could have issues, but I've had no issues currently. I'm not using it to assign labors. I'm only using it for viewing dwarves, viewing skills and stuff, and renaming dwarves, and adding dwarves to squads. So yeah, we've got a sword dwarf. Sweet. Oh wait, that's our... Wait. What's up, cat? Sweet. Sword. Really? Really? Just gonna come... Oh, you saw my crackers, don't you? Hi. Yeah, you want to eat? Yeah, okay. Hi. Let me toss you over here real quick. Or with the other cat. There we go. Hang out with his brother over there. Okay, so... Sword. Name me. We have that sword dwarf. We have a second sword dwarf. Sure, why not? We have 2 sword dwarfs available now as well. And the rest are all peasants, I believe. Yeah. Set nickname. Peasant name me. Boom. Quick and easy. Alright. Mayor's been reelected. Awesome. Oh, merchant caravan. Yes, let's get guys up here. Oh, we actually got a wagon this time too. Oh, okay. Move goods. Make sure we get all of our cut gems up here. If we've got any more. And then I thought we had a bunch of crafts, but I'm not seeing them. used to have make rock crafts on repeat. Not sure what happened to that. We're gonna get some of those right now. Oops. Make rock crafts repeat. Do we have any good food? Prepared meals? They're not options. Okay. Okay, well, we'll hope that's enough. Post a ban on certain items. What are you banning? Cannot export coins or short swords. That's fine. We're gonna export short swords. Also, we really want to get gems on repeat, like ASAP if possible. Are you requiring from... No, you're not. Are you requiring from it? No, you're not. Are there gems in here? There are not. Okay. So we are in need of gems. I'm going to start doing priority 1 digging. I have some gems right around here we can just kind of dig out and grab because we really need some gems. Even right here. Oh, I should do auto. Auto dig those. Those as well. We need some little holes in our base, but it's fine. We need the materials, so that is just fine. Bloodstone. Ooh. I have a mine going across somewhere around here. Not a better mine. Oh well, that's good enough. Stardew, welcome. How you doing? How's it going? Cats are good. One of them's asleep. I can't really see you. Can you? Oh. There we go. That kind of works. Tarna, good evening. Hope you're doing well. Hopefully, I'm assuming you're not sleeping, so that's not good, but hopefully you can get to sleep soon. They're still moving stuff. Okay. Wait for them to move items on over. But yes, cats are good. Cats are all doing good. Oh, they're a little sick, but other than that, they're fine. Oh. Why they suspend it? Need rough gems. Yeah, we need more gems, which is weird. Oh, we had a lot of gems. Interesting. Little sleep, yes, need more. Yes, that is good. More sleep is good, for sure. Limonite and... Oh, rose... Oh, let's get this one too. Basically looking for gems we can just easily find, but... Oh, you know, we do have over here. Behind this little passageway as well. Yeah, like right there. Oh, no, don't do that. That's actually going to mess up our ramp for our traders, so do not do that one. I kind of have to leave this stuff alone. It's our drowning chamber here. Ooh, like right there is some brown jaspers, but yeah. Sapphire even. Oh, man. Okay, go with sapphires at least. We can build a wall to clear this stuff. Even the rock crystals, you know, just get all the gems. It's fine. We can construct walls to clean this up after. We really do need gems though, for sure. Trap bait is there. Is that lever assigned? It's not. Okay, so link lever. Trap bait. So trap bait lever with the trap bait bridge. Oh, we know it's a bridge. I forget, do we have these assigned yet? Well intake they're gonna do. Do we have the well drain yet? Right there, yep. Well drain lever and well drain. Sweet. Let those run for a bit. Trader requested at the depot. I will do a save just in case we double waterfall one. Do a save in case we crash or something, or if I misclick something weird and accidentally like close the trade window. Oh. That bright light looks right on him. I'm sure he doesn't really like that. Come on. Man, I'm cold. Hold on a sec. Okay, pump my heater up and temp up as well. Yeah, darn it, I'll be on for a bit longer, yeah. For sure. For sure. Okay. Okay, it's fine. T, welcome. How you doing? How's it going? Twisty Hollies. Yeah, that's gonna be our so we're gonna have enemies coming through there. So our main hallway, our main entrance is gonna come off this part. So we're gonna have there's this naturally constructed road, or world gen road. We're gonna have a road that we built going south, and they'll go across here. This will be our main entrance here. We'll have it taken through here, and then normally they can just come down this ramp and they'll get into our base. So like we'll have our trade depot right there. But we're gonna have a lever here, or a bridge here we can close up, and then it'll force them to go this way instead, across this river, down through here, this windy tunnel, which we will, if you look before that, we'll have a bridge right here with, wait, what is it? Yeah, that will have a hole from the river. So we can basically release the river into this hallway to flood them out. I don't know why it took me so long to say that, but I'm tired, so that's my excuse. Is that actually done? So the trap bait is all set up and good to go, right? F2, trap bait. Yes, it is linked. Sweet. Okay. Chandler, welcome. How's it going? The first stream is super broken.
I'm really feeling it.
For like most of the stream, but welcome. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the follows. I appreciate it. Yeah, for some reason, when people, it said like you can only redeem this when the stream is live or something, and it was just like, what? The stream is definitely live, but a little odd. Okay, those turquoise clusters for sure, and Orions. Yep, get them. Okay, should we get these cut gems? Do now. Cut gems. Do now. I want to try to get them before these traders leave. Would be good. Would be really good. I'm guessing there's not gonna be like a whole lot that I really want from these guys, but it'd still be nice to have the options though. Oh, let's actually move our... Didn't they make trade goods yet? Or crafts? Do they not want the crafts? No way. Yeah, we have a ton of amulets. Do they not want amulets? No way. What? We do like oh, they're in bins. Duh. Oh, wow, I'm dumb. Okay. That's really, yeah. Yep. I was wondering, I was like, why don't they see our trade goods? Oh, man. Oh, I'm too tired to play this game right now. Okay. We'll carry up the gems and the crafts, and hopefully that will be good. Then we can trade. Hope they don't leave anytime soon. It should give us a warning though. Are the crafts in bids? They are. Thank you, Lint. Yeah, they are. I just realized that. Way to assign a barrel of plums to be brewed at a brewing station. Yeah, so as long as you if you have plums, I think you have to go to your brewing place and say brew drink from fruit, and they should make it. As long as you have empty barrels available and the plums available, it should be good. If you hit Y and go to your kitchen screen, make sure that the plums are set to brewing allowed, which should be a default setting. Also, while I'm in here, I'm going to go into here and tell them to process plants on repeat so they get rope reeds going. And then we're going to weave thread into cloth as well on repeat. Yeah, we got a bunch of rope reeds. We can make another batch of clothing soon too then. Zap, thank you. Appreciate it. I'm also really tired, so that helps it probably a bit. And the cat's very tired too. How about I turn that light off? There you go. A little more comfy for him. Not as like blindingly in his face. There. Now you get more comfy. Okay. Oh, see? Curls up right away. Okay, brokers at the depot. Do we have any more cut gems we can haul up before we start trading? A couple, yes, actually. Ooh, some good prices on them too. Dang. Sweet, go. Then really quick, we gotta trade. As soon as 6 items appear, we'll trade. Force plums and barrels into you could force them into stockpiles and tell them to take from stockpiles, but that's a little more tricky. Especially when you're just learning the game like that. Let me bump this one up then. There we go, how it works. Sure. A little bright on my face, but yeah, it's a little too bright. Yeah, it's good enough. Okay. We good? Yep, trade. Okay. We've got, ooh, gold bars. We don't have any gold currently. I'm actually going to take that gold bar. Unfortunately, we don't have any gold in this. I haven't found gold yet in this embark. I'll take a little bit of their green glass, though. Oh, I have so much wood. Take your... How much do we have? We have a lot, actually. Okay, so I can take a lot. I'll take their instruments, too. For sure. We can butcher that, yeah. What's golden salve? I don't know, but quinoa beer. Oh god, cats. Take alcohol. Milk is fine, too, sure. Yeah, sure. Heard some commotions. He's going over there now. Nice. Yep, Peter, gonna have a good night. Get some good sleep. Hope you serve well. I'm sure you will. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Do you have any whips this time? They don't have any whips. Again, they brought some various weapons. No whips. Ooh, silver maul. Ooh. And silver morning star. But, oh. Because mauls are huge, I think, right? Mauls, I think morning stars are morning stars. Actually, I think morning stars you want steel. It's an edged weapon, yeah. Doesn't even say. Expensive. Oh, gotcha. Salty. Got it. Thank you. And then a maul. Okay, I don't think we can use mauls. I don't think everybody can. Oh no, there's a bug. I can't equip mauls at all. That's dumb. But we do have some human bards who we could pull in the military and give them. No, we're fine. Okay, that's too bad. I think morning stars you want steel. We could buy the bronze one. Yeah, we're fine. None of the armor. Dream Reg, welcome. How you doing? Have you? I'll buy one. I'm guessing silver is probably not best. We'll go with bronze. I'll buy one silver maul just to have around. Kind of cool. I do want to buy a couple sandbags. Yeah. Then here comes the leather. 80 is good. 400 gold or dwarf bucks for cloth. Yeah, let's take them. There we go. And what else do we got? Take some cheap. Actually, we're out of meat, so let's just buy like all the meat we can. We have a ton of money. I think we're fine. Yeah, gems alone, we got a ton. I'll get start your day with, well, you're almost anyways. Yeah, it's already almost 1 in the morning. I should really go to bed soon, but we'll go to bed in a little bit. Look at all this stuff. Oh, man. That's good enough. All right, and we could take some of these foods as well. Like the, nah, maybe not. Into strawberries, yeah. Cranberries, muskmelons, yeah. That little section. Cheap yarn? Yes, I will. Anything else? I don't think so. Yeah, there we go. And if I do only gems, that's actually a lot. Holy crap. Well, I don't want to actually give them the bins. I'm gonna give them the toy or the this stuff. Although I have to, oh man, it's kind of a pain in the butt. Let's see. Definitely a slower way of doing it, but we have a lot of crafts to get rid of. Don't sell the artifact though. I don't think the owner would be very happy with that. This could definitely use some UI improvements as well. Oh man. That's gonna be good enough, I think. Too time consuming. Okay. We'll throw in some gems too. We'll check all gems and take off the really, really big expensive ones. Yeah, there we go. Okay, good enough. Trade. I think so. Tarna sounds good. Have a good night. Get some good sleep. Hopefully get you soon. Hopefully you get some good sleep there. Okay, I'm also mumbling and tired. Gosh dang it. I was hoping standing up would get me more awake, but it really kind of doesn't. Not a whole lot at least. Touch my legs a little more, but... Oh, the trader can go back to not be needed. Yep, broker's no longer requested at the depot. Have we linked up those levers? Zombie Giant Sponge, welcome. How are you doing? How's it going? Good evening. Bustling there. That is linked up. It's not yet. It's paused. Well, intake. Why is that getting blocked? Did I not have access to that? Oh, they need to get up there first. Oh, that was a ramp and it went away. Interesting. Interesting. Well, we could, I guess, just channel that. Great. This is gonna get messy.
I'm really feeling
messy. Woody Wood, thanks to follow. Welcome. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. Come on now. Also, you reassign miners now. Okay, so let's go across good. Let's get these dumped right away too, so we don't lose these gems. It would be good. Oh. Oh, they even dropped a pick in there too. Lovely. Lovely. The zigzagging passages is going to be our drowning chamber, trap chamber thing. So enemies will come through here. They'll cross the bridge and go up this little spot. We'll have them come through here. I will close access off of here, which goes to our base. They'll be forced to cross this way over to the bridge. Go down this ramp here, and then across here, and they'll run through here for a while. This will be shut, and they'll just zigzag through here. And then while they're in there, I will pull a lever right here, which will open up the river intake, which will pour a bunch of water in. Hopefully very quickly. We'll see how it goes. How are your dwarves so quick to do your commands? I mean, I have a lot of dwarves, and I have certain ones doing specific things. But depends what you're looking for, yeah. I can turn this light back on now. I had my light off because my cat was sleeping right there, and felt bad because there's like a blindingly bright light right in her face, or his face. I downloaded SDL2 to make the game run better, but immediately Putnam said they were working on it to improve a lot of things. SDL2. What is that? I don't know what that is. Okay, and I'm going to build a wall here. Oh, I need to build that too. That's fine. Wall right there is fine. Oh, no, not closest. Build wall. Make that out of shale blocks. There we go. How fun would it be to build a similar trap as this, both magma? You could, yeah. It just requires a lot more, a lot more planning and digging and pumping. Lots and lots and lots of magma. Makes the game run on both CPU and GPU. Oh, that's a wait. That's a thing. I know I remember putting them saying they were working on something like that, but download the SDL2 to make the game. I didn't know there's is SDL2 a mod that does that or something? That's kind of crazy. Oh no, I don't need the wall here. It actually won't come up above there. Oh, but I need to, dang it. I messed this up though. I need to go here and then we'll channel. That'll bring the water in there. Yeah, okay. Then we're good. And then I'll probably build a wall, just keep it safe. On the blind interview. Oh, cool. Okay. I haven't actually watched that yet fully. The Putnam's blind interview. Watched the first like 5 or 10 minutes of it, but I need to watch. It's on my watch list. It is on my watch list. While we're doing stuff, let's put a wall right here. We can do the shale since it's right next to it. Wall right there with bauxite. Oh, that's pretty easy actually. Okay, so once we're going to test all these levers to make sure they work. Current tech has been it's 2003. Yeah, right. It's definitely not optimized a whole lot. Bunch of wild boars out. Interesting. That duck's still stuck in the waterfall? It is, yeah. Weird. Asen Lancer Sinews wants to be a bard. Acer. Asen. Probably gonna be a no. Yeah, it's a no. Sorry, dude. The duck? Yeah. The ducks have seen better days. Seeing how they're just stuck on Waterfall for eternity. Like literally just forever. Who's upset? A dwarven child. Oh, do we not name our kids? We did not, yeah. Warmbath, welcome. How you doing? How's it going? Good evening. Hope you're doing swell. Okay. Let that run for a sec. Okay, cool. They're digging that out. Cool. Good, good. How do you know whether to accept or not the visitors? Up to you. What I look for is I look them up in here and I see what kind of skills they have and if it's anything that I want. If I don't have many dwarves at all, like if I'm very low on dwarves, I will accept pretty much any of them. That way they can be free haulers or basic laborers for us. Once I do get a decent population, like 50 plus, I'll usually start not denying some, unless they have good skills or like they're, you know, high ranking in a certain skill that'd be useful or military skills. And Laxid, welcome by the way. Laxid? Laxidasical? Laxidasical, is that how you say your name? Interesting. Codependent, welcome to you as well. Hope you're having a good Monday. Many fish dying because of the waterfall. Yeah, that happens. A little bit. Squads are training quite a bit. Are they set to not? Okay, good. So the brass belts are taking a break. That's good. That is good. I actually spelled wrong. It fits the meaning. Nice, nice. Yeah, that works. It's unique, that's for sure. Okay, they're gonna come all the way up just to dig that out. Lovely. So I want to, once I do move this, I want to channel that up, but I need to make sure we do this other part first. Caged guest, let them out. Are they going to be nice? No. I mean, try it. Maybe save first. It's always a good time for science. Science is always good. Oh, my cat's allowed. How many military dwarves would you have before you start making them go on conquest? It depends. I would make sure I have... I mean, it depends. If you have difficulty set to normal, as long as you have like one squad back at home defending, you're probably fine. Decently armored and trained, of course, but yeah. Let's pull the drain lever quick. Make sure that works. Sweet, and that'll bring us up to here. Awesome. Let's go ahead and forbid all of these, and those, and then hide them. Oh, hide them. There we go. Sweet, and I might actually do the rest of these in this whole pipeline as well. Yeah, it depends how big they are. You're trying to conquer too. If you have, it depends. So those people will come to the caverns and go fight monsters and stuff. Having extra military around is kind of nice, though you can't order them around at all. But at least they can possibly help defend. So I usually take monster slayers and soldiers. Yeah. Okay. I think we're good there. So that worked. That is sealed off. We could actually probably do a test run of this quick in a moment. And that'll actually blow away a lot of that stone too. So here we go. We're going to turn this off. This is our trap bait. We're going to pull that lever. Hopefully nobody gets stuck in there. Alright, we're gonna go watch that. Make sure they... Alright, that is pulled. Okay, we got that. We're about to test this out. Should make sure we don't have any weird stuff going on. And that goes to here, to there, and off. Awesome. Then over here, got the water there. We'll come down and could float to there, which is fine as well. Not a big deal. Well, yeah, I think we're actually pretty good. So what we're gonna do is save, of course. We're gonna come out and channel those 3 tiles. Kano, you'll find out. We're gonna fire it off in just a second here. Good old water. Saving wise, yes, yes. Especially when it comes to water, because I always forget something. And I'm like, oh crap, there's a hole right there. Well, flood my fort. So when they, let's do this. I'm gonna dig this tile first here. Priority 1. Dig this tile first, and then channel that one. Oh, they died. No, mind. Yeah, just in case though. I want to do, nah, they're fine. Just go channel it all. Here, cancel that one, and then channel that one. They'll be fine. Just go channel it. The channeling, it's gonna delete that one, and they'll go in that way. Water will not come up because we are above it. Just in case, I'm gonna build a wall here just for the heck of it. Seems like a good idea. Just, no, it's fine, yeah. Wait, how are they getting up here? I just realized. Oh, we're coming across the bridge. Okay, that's fine. Yep, because water can't go up through there, so we are good. Build that up. I need to make sure we set up a, do not come in here. Yeah. Are we... Is there anybody in here currently? There's not. Okay. Let's... Is even a traffic destination is not going to work. I'm going to forbid. We're just going to go and forbid all this stuff. All of this rock. That way nobody tries to come and grab it. Because I really feel like someone's going to come and grab some of this rock. Which would be not ideal. Not ideal at all. Okay. And I think we're good. We're going to pull a lever. We're going to pull the water intake lever. Do now. Alright. So I pull on that lever. Here's what's going to happen. This will go down, which means the water's going to go through here. Water's going to come... I found a flaw. This is why you test. The drawbridge covers the hole. Damn it. Okay, well... Try again. Let a trickle of water in. Okay, so I actually need to probably just channel this right here. It's probably our best bet. So, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna walk across here. We'll just channel this one. That's probably gonna be easiest. And I'll come down here. Yeah. All right, go. And then we will put a wall back up there. Rugged dress code welcome. How you doing? Aquifer floors leak water. Does it mean if I dig through one and see no 1 out of 7? Unless they see damp rocks are only damp from touching the floor above them. Possibly. Yeah, if you dig around, well, it doesn't. Some trickle so slow you get the 1 out of 7 and then it goes away. Then you get 1 out of 7 and it goes away. Kind of depends, but yeah. If you, for example, if I have this cave down here, I can show you quick. I have a big vein down here that got canceled due to whetstone. So this indicator just means there's whetstone. Why is it? Oh, this one over here. See, I have whetstone indicators. That doesn't mean aquifer. That could be that. In this case, that means there's water directly above it, which is safe to dig, but it's warning me there's water above it. So it depends on where the water is exactly, I guess. Without, I don't know, but easiest way to say it, yeah. Okay, but we need to make sure we get this wall up so we don't get craziness happening. So, I'm gonna make sure forbid these. Yeah, don't want that. I do want this one though. We're going to build a wall right there. Water jet. Okay. Build that, then we'll test again. Then we'll have water rushing down, I think. Make sure we forbid that. Forbid that one. There we go. We're going to check in and make sure nobody's inside of here. So the water's going to come down here and come back up to this. That's fine. Yep. Okay. Pressure's fine there. Should come across, go down there, and across that way. I think. All right, here we go. We're going to try it again now. So, water intake lever. Pull lever. So, this will drop down the water intake bridge, which will allow the river to send water pouring in. Ready? Try it again now. There we go. Water's coming in. Pretty... not super insanely fast, which is actually fine. It's at a decent rate. There you go. So if there's invaders that are in here, and all of a sudden we close this bridge here, they're going to start being like, hey, we're going to start wandering backwards. But on the way there, they're going to be like, oh. Oh, no, that fills up really fast. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh. This looks pretty good, actually. That's pretty good. I'm going to... no, this is fine. Yeah. I'm going to let it go all the way to here. It should stop at our base. And then, yeah. Look at that. Look at that. A veritable torrent, indeed. Indeed, that's exciting. I wish it was a little bit faster, but that's okay. But still, look at that. If someone stand there and you have this big, huge thing of water rushing at you, that's pretty sick. Petition, Thine Sky Moisten. What a name. Thine Sky Moisten wants to be part of a fort. No, you kind of are not. No. Alright. Now here's where we're going to find out if we have any holes. It is washing the rocks away. Yep, so it'll, most of them at least. Some get stuck apparently, but if we actually get some rocks through here. Oh no, we're not, because there's a bunch of corners, but I'll have our guys go and collect it after we drain this out again. But yeah, very easy to drain, very easy to drown invaders then. Oh, because I reset the pressure there. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay. If we do get water, it shouldn't flood. Oh, actually, it'll flood there, but it'll go out there. That'll be interesting to see what happens, but okay. So it very slowly fills this up, which is fine. We don't really need that part working very well. How's the water out here? Nice, 7 to 7, no issues at all. Sweet. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and close up our intake, and then we're going to pull our drain. Oh, that's fast. Cool, since it's locked off, we'll get no more water in there. We're going to pull the drain lever. So then the drain will open up and it'll allow the water to go down. Okay, let's petition. Endock Orange Galleys. Probably not. Nope. Alright, so we're going to watch our drain, which is right here. So now it'll open that up, water will pour out this way and start going down. It is pretty slow, unfortunately, but yeah, that's actually not a good drain. That's actually a very slow drain. But it comes out here and it will trickle out there. Yeah, that's really slow. I might, How long would it take to actually drain this entire thing? Probably quite a while. What if I want... I wonder if I actually need it to drop down quicker. If I actually like channeled these and then had it drain there, but I don't know. Found a goblin overload my tavern. Don't I proceed? Just let him hang out or kill him. I'd probably kill him. Sounds good, John. Have a good night. Get some good sleep. Thanks for hanging out. What story do you want to create, Rick? Oh, God. Oh, I would kill him. Do it. Do it. Eradicate Because if you go to if you go to your map here, go to civilizations and find your goblin civs, it should tell you who is the oh, that's master elf mechanic. What? It should show you the Vice of Vines. Wait. The Vice of Vines. Who are they? It should show you the title and the name of the person right there. So it might be, yeah. Wars get ready to go. It is. It is. I agree. Alum. No. Okay. Yeah, it drains. I wish it would drain a little faster, but it drains. I could actually put another fork right here, so I could have a another thing right here to drain it, and have a drawbridge over that. I might do that so it drains faster, because this is pretty slow right now. I might even do like this whole three wide thing right there. I'll do a dig here, and then channel there, and then drawbridge over there. Yeah. That way we can drain it a little bit quicker, maybe. It's a decent amount, though. It's just going to take a while, but... Okay, cool. But it works. The drowning chamber is a success. Waterfall right ship. Waterfall. Wait, what was the name? Waterfall right ship. Oh, there they are. Okay, I just can't read. Alright, skills. Nothing. Nope. Get out of here. Alright, beyond that... What are they doing? Oh, they're gonna go... Oh, they got the plants. Okay, good. I was like, wait a minute. I've had people try to go to this other pond, when they go to clean themselves, which is not ideal, because it's pretty far away. Well, they're just... Effective dig here is just like totally bathing in the waterfall. Nice. All right. Hey, no more really mad dwarves. That is good. That is good. Cool. Kind of just have to let it run then for a bit while we do other stuff. So cool. Our drowning chamber is working though. That is exciting. This lever work? I think I tested that. Yeah. Yep. Main gate lever. Okay. Cool. So we can't yet open this this one because we'll get a bunch of water in it for it, but we technically could open that one. And it should drain. Oh no, that'll actually drown them, yeah. Early autumn, hurry. Oh, we need to make sure we're cutting lots of gems and making rock crafts because we need to trade with our faction. We need to go find more gems too and then cut them. Yeah. Yeah, it is 1:15 though. I might have to go to bed soon. Quite tired tonight again. But we'll go a little bit longer. I can do a little bit more here. So... Everyone has a weapon. So all squads have weapons and armor, right? Yeah, just one dwarf right here. Hammer, Stardew, what are you doing? You're grabbing stuff. Okay, you're fine then. Oh, you're switching off duty. That is fine. Okay, we'll let that go. We will go cut gems on repeat. Cut gems on repeat. Oops. And they did stop doing rock crafts as well. Interesting. Did we run out of stone? We did. Oh, wow. Okay, so we need to actually just grab... We have a lot. Oh my god. Wow, watch this. It's a lot of stone. I almost kind of want to get a stockpile going. A stockpile with like a quantum stockpile for stone. That way they can use wheelbarrows because this is painful. But it does get the strength up, so whatever. We'll let him work out a bit there. I'm gonna do a... Yeah, here we're gonna dig out and go this way. A thief! It's fine. Lots of digging this way. Yes. Alright, just get some good crisscrossy bits going here so we can find some more stuff to mine. That's a too wide, but oh well. That's fine. I should have lowered the priority on that, but oh well, it's fine. It's fine. I'm also going to be looking for gems. Maybe I should do cut gems. Priority 2. Nope, okay. Oh, wait, why did that get selected? Oh, there we go. Yeah. What? Okay, now it's working. Cool. Okay, now you can get cut gems. You as well. Okay. That's good. We can also go down to here. Again, priority 5. Start like there. All the way down. It's fine. Okay, that's still going good. Didn't pause it. That is good. Crap, that's fine. Oh wow, they already arrived. Holy crap, that was a fast caravan. Okay. Well, you guys gotta. I'm actually take off our squads from training just so we can get some. Yeah, so we can get stuff moving. Everyone take a break. We need everyone hauling up as much as we can. We need rock crafts on repeat right away. Okay, how's the draining going? Draining is going pretty good. Yeah, we're getting there. I definitely want to do another one here. So we'll dig here in channel and build a bridge so we can control that with our what do you call it? Our lever. Thunderstump, welcome. Good morning. How you doing? I'm out heading to bed actually, so it is getting late. I'm very tired. Very tired. But need to get a few more things done here. They want tanned hides on the specific. The Satiny Guild. A craft dwarf has been created. Okay. Or established, I mean. Interesting. To make stuff on repeat. Sweet. How are we looking for coke? Coke's good. Did I mark any of these as forbidden? I could forbid 3 coke. Don't get used. How many bars do we have? 310 iron bars, 7 silver bars, 14 copper, 51 steel, 10 pig iron. Okay. My cats are loud. Okay. Cats are doing something in the ceiling. Nice and extra loud, of course. Mary Strips has been re-elected. Lovely. Lovely. Oh, did I add those new doors to the squad? I don't know if I did, actually. I don't know if I did. Our 2 sword dwarves. Add to squad? I did not. Okay. This should be a full squad, too. Equip. Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't hit apply. There we go. Equip. We're going to assign short. New weapon. Short sword material. Steel. Confirm. And details. New weapon. Short sword material. Steel. Confirm. Nice. We should have enough swords for them, I believe. Asmel wants to join us. What has Asmel got? I'm about to start saying just no bards, because we've got a lot. And it takes a while to look at all the skills and stuff too. Competent sword dwarf. That's more tempting, but nah, we're fine. What was that program? This is Dwarf Therapist. Super easy. You basically just where is it even? There you go. You basically just run the exe while your game is running. It hooks in and will grab info. Oh, damn, where'd it go? There it is. It is basically a spreadsheet of your dwarves. What I use it for is for searching. So if I want to find like Wampa Stompin', I can see where they are.
Really feeling
if I want to rename dwarves, it's much quicker in here. If I want to look for certain skills, like I want to look for who has got, you know, the hunting skill, I can sort by hunting. Oops. I can sort by hunting here and say, actually hunting's a bad one. How about surgery? Known as surgery. How about wood crafting?
I'm really feeling it.
This wood crafters. John Smithadum and Baldwin. Thanks for the follows. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I wouldn't assign labors in here just because it's probably gonna be buggy. But again, renaming dwarves, finding or searching or filtering dwarves, assigning them to squads. What I also do is when I get a migration wave, I hit this little bar here and change it to migration wave, and now the list is sorted by migration wave. So the bottom will have the most recent migrants, which are 9 right here. So I can go see what skills they have and rename them. So I rename all dwarves based on what skills they have and stuff like that. Ryan's squirrel has been taken by Fey Mood. Ooh, what are you gonna go make? Find out. Yeah, it's great. Clinday Stoneworker Shop. Ooh, okay, okay, sweet. What he's gonna make? Yeah, it's super quick and easy. It's again, it is in pre-release, so I'd maybe be a little careful. Take backups of your saves, but I haven't had issues yet. It's probably fine. Just make sure you I would just again not assign labors through that, because back before we had this screen, assigning labors was much more annoying and painful, and I would use Dwarf Therapist here to assign all labors to all dwarves. Every single box here is a labor for each dwarf, and I'd go crazy and check them all over. Yeah, doesn't even do labors. I think it does, or I thought someone said it does, but it's kind of weird with how it does it. I don't know. Yeah, I just don't even try because I don't want to mess anything up. They are making an item. They have a band too. Nice, lovely, lovely. Oh, are his rooms finally done? No. Oh, our Baron got upgraded to a county. Crap, he needs bigger rooms now. Dang it. Ugh, that sucks. Well, that's a tomorrow thing. It's too late for that right now. Sweet. That is working quite well. Lovely. I need a way to drain it faster though, for sure. Yes. Oh yeah. So when you're in here and you're like, oh, I want to, add a dwarf to the squad. It's a pain in the butt. Doing it through here is amazing. You can say, oh, go to the military tab and you can sort by, who's got axe dwarf, and you can right click them, assign to squad, boom, done. Super easy. Super easy. Yeah, I'm now that I say that, I'm probably totally wrong, Walmart, so ignore me. So we need bigger rooms for these guys, or more stuff in their rooms, which is great. Need their chest. Another cabinet. And another weapon rack and armor stand. Okay. Oops. Created a Kalinite amulet. Wow. Wow, thanks. Thanks, Ryan. A Kalinite amulet. Lovely. There we go. Okay, so they have all the items they need. They just need bigger rooms now. I should have made this a lot bigger. Yeah, code. It's so nice. And you can also, even better, also, expanding upon that, This little grouping box here is so handy. You can group by squads, so you can see who's in squads, who's not in squads, and then you can sort by skill. So you can say like, oh, here's anyone that has discipline, anyone that has mace dwarf or armor user or wrestler or fighter who's not in a squad. See, here's geared power, here's no squad, here's veiled crystals. So I can look for the ones who are in no squad, and I can assign them directly there. It's very, very nice. Very handy. Did I trade with them yet? Are they? No, I didn't. Okay. Okay. What gems? Okay, that and then amulet. Finished goods bins. God, my cats are freaking loud. I was like, I see what the heck they're doing. They're super loud. 2 seconds here. Just knocking crap down and being loud, of course. So let's see. Oh, true. Our Zujul, our count, can wear the amulet. They're count now. When you've sort of done everything in a fort, what do you do? I'm just finished building my entirely silver set of bedrooms for every dwarf. I mean, you can make a new fort. Otherwise, if you want another list here. Here you go. Mega project list. You look for ideas of things to do. Others, yeah, retire that fort. So you can, here's the cool thing. You can retire that fort and then make a new fort in the same world and in the same faction stuff, and actually like get migrants and stuff from your other fort and other stuff like that. It's pretty fun. Pretty cool. Walmart, let's see. You're not in this fort. What kind do you want? We've got a lot of peasants. We have spear dwarfs, sword dwarfs, and that's it actually. Peasants, spear dwarf, sword dwarf. Zombie giant spawn for 6 months in advance. Holy crap! What the hell? That's crazy. Absolute madness. Sword dwarf sounds good. Zombie giant sponge with the 6 months in advance. Holy cow, that is crazy. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'll get some kill dance there too. Thank you. Let's see. Capped Walmart. Oh, Zombie, do you want a dwarf, by the way? I don't think you're in this one, are you? Zombie, do you want a dwarf? We got lots of peasants, or we have spear dwarfs or sword dwarfs. If you want one, let me know. But thank you so much. That's crazy. 6 months in advance. Make good DF content. Well, thank you, Zombie. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. How much time working out how to use the scripting to choose good dwarves for various things. Oh, interesting. Sword dwarf sounds good. Baldwin, what would you like? Same options. Actually, this is a more experienced sword dwarf. Zombie giant. I'll probably just do that. It's gonna yell at me because the name's too long. Of course. God, my tongue's dry. Okay. I gotta give them double names because they like to lose their names when they get into combat, which is lovely. Clothier, I don't currently, but I could have one actually. It's not a bad idea to set up a dedicated clothier. Tailor, name me. It's not a bad idea. Okay, where's the actual ones? Sword. Captain Walmart. Oh. Here we go. And sword. Zombie. There we go. Okay. Now they're named. Lovely. Oh, the Sword Dwarf. We'll do Sword Dwarf for now, if that's alright, because I've been kind of having just random people do tailoring, since then people who want to craft can get those good, happy thoughts. So, Ball of Lint. There we go. Yeah, I name them twice. So whenever a dwarf seems to get a notable kill, their nickname resets. Which, when you're playing with viewer name, like when you name all your dwarves, makes it kind of a big pain in the butt because they lose a name. Not every time though, just sometimes when they get notable kills. I don't know why. It's a tad frustrating. Also name these children. Also notice in the new dwarf therapist, it does not show children or your bards and stuff, like your visiting or residents, whatever, which is a little strange, but okay. There we go. Actually, legend mode, interesting. Oh, I know what changed from the old version to the new version. That would have caused the issue though. So it worked fine before. Fem, welcome back. Fem, what are you doing at 2:30 in the morning for you? What the heck? Go back to bed, Fem. It's way too late, early for you. I think. I hope so, at least. You live. Why do you live? Go to sleep. Someone got first like 2 or 2.5 hours in the stream or something. It was insane. And then we got notifications saying I went live at that time. So apparently something just at Twitch got borked. Legend mode can't handle the renames or something. Oh, weird. It's weird. It worked fine before though. Prior to the Steam release, I always did this, never had issues. So that is a bit strange. Okay, I'm gonna save. Not that one. I'm gonna save here. Because I have to go to bed. I'm very tired. Very tired. I need sleep. And yeah, all that kind of stuff. But I do thank you all for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I'll be back on, let's see, what's today? Today's Monday. I'm off on Tuesday. I'm back on a Wednesday night around 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. Central. Sorry, 9 p.m. Central. See, I can't think. My brain's not working. Join our Discord. We have a Discord. Dwarf Fortress stuff on there and other gaming stuff, of course. And you can know when I go live there. YouTube, I've put archive my VODs over there. If you want to watch, for some reason, hours and hours of VODs. There you go. I'll put some clips on there too. Yeah, and I'll throw this out too. I'm trying to push for Twitch partner. So all the lurks, people keeping the tabs open helps a ton. Everyone hanging out, I really, really appreciate it. I have applied and they denied the first one, which apparently they do that for the first couple ones. They said they want to have me apply again in a couple weeks and make sure we can keep the growth and the viewership up. So that's the goal. We're trying. Sorry, I'm really tired, so I'm rambling, but yes, again, thank you all though. It's been really freaking crazy. The fact we can even apply is just nuts because that requires 75 average. So as long as we can keep above that, we'll keep applying and keep pestering Twitch until they either approve it or until we fall below that number. But hopefully it'll be not that one. But anywho, time to go raid someone. I'm going to bed. Thank you all so much for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Who is on? I don't recognize. Well, oh, Nookrium's on. I can go read Nookrium. Nookrium's a good dude, and he plays a lot of Dwarf Fortress. Darkness, anybody else? Nope. Yep. I'll go read Nook. Guys, come up to say hi to Nookrium. Would appreciate it. If you want to copy and paste some emotes, there's the ones you can copy and paste, or you can come say hi, or you can just not. I don't. I'm going to bed though. I'm very tired. So hope you all have a good night. I'll hopefully catch you. T-Buck2, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. We're at the end of the stream, but thank you all. I will hopefully catch you guys Wednesday night. God, my days are messed up. Monkey Magic, hi and bye. Sorry. Have a good night. Catch you later. I'm going to sleep.